And hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Another live stream. It's going. Today, community challenge. And later on, possibly some third age. Because, you know, I've been enjoying that quite a bit. I have been enjoying that quite a bit. I go through these stages. It happens like once every year, maybe. Where I want to play some third age. And then I just play way too much in the span of like maybe a month or something. Put that over there. Put that in the quiet. Here we go. Alright. Let's start the community challenge. Bam. Oh, wait. Are we in the correct? No. Oh, hang on. And then we make that vanilla into the normal data folder in the directory and launch. And it's that simple. Let's go do it. Vader Ice-D just comes in, says hi, says bye, and then leaves again. I don't know what he's doing as of late, but he has not been... He's just been popping in and out. I'd say it's my morning coffee, but really, it's already the afternoon, so... This is very much the afternoon. Right, I do need to have the other music up, otherwise we will get copyright struck. And we do so very much hate the copyright strikes. Mostly because they force you to, you know, they block the videos in some countries, and they obviously take the ad revenue from the videos. Which, let's be honest, YouTube doesn't give out a lot of ad revenue anyway. It's mostly things like the Patreon and the on-stream donations making us the money. So, you know, we could have a Patreon goal where we... re-exported turbo laser projectiles here. They're not finalized, they're done, they're finished. I'm quite happy with them. What was I gonna say? Yeah, we should probably make a Patreon goal where we just demonetize the entire YouTube channel so no one has to watch ads ever again. Even the few people who haven't yet installed AdBlock, which I imagine is not a lot of them. Need to remember that you come after 5 minutes from the start of the stream. Why is that bad? I give people some time to get in here. You know, not everyone watches the Discord server religiously. I mean, we may have like 10,000 people in there, but not everyone's glued to the screen all the time. You gotta give people a little bit of time to see that you're streaming and hop on in. Anyway, I think we have isolated the problem with the lag and the exploding fighter squadrons. Deranger has gone through the dev build and found what is likely the issue. Now, we haven't fixed it yet. It's still here. But it is good to know that it is not a major problem. I thought performance really had taken a nosedive ever since we doubled the amount of projectiles fired. But after some testing, I couldn't figure out if that was exactly the problem or not. As in, it seemed like it wasn't, but then why was the problem still there? As it turns out, it's mostly, I'd say, bugged ability. The astromech repairability on some of the starships, the X-Wing, Y-Wing, Arc 170, and I think there was another one, have an astromech ability which basically every second regenerates a very small amount of health. Now, apparently that causes quite a bit of lag. And there's also apparently some projectile being fired by either the Gladiator or the Quasar, some sort of rocket, which causes these frame drops and starfighters to just explode out of nowhere. So, we've isolated it, we just gotta fix it. StarCraft 1 soundtrack. I just now noticed the new turbo lasers? Really? That took you that long? Shit. Well, I suppose the only other time you could have seen him is the... Oh, what? Cool, what? Oh, right. Right, I remember what we were doing. The only other time you could have seen it was the, whatchamacallem, the previous community challenge. Okay, now I recall there being a problem. And the problem was the ion cannons permanently stunned units. Now, we fix that by switching over to a different ion stun mechanic. Ion cannon still stun. That's not a problem. Mostly the problem right now is that I don't know if we applied that fix here. Looking at this, we probably did. Ion cannon. Yeah, we did. Good, good. Excellent. Okay, well then we can dive right in. Let's go do this. F6. Morning, Uber. F-Way, what is going on? I haven't seen you in a while. Where have you been, sir? I'll make them a little longer. I actually intentionally made them shorter because it looks better. I actually had a longer variation, but these ones they look better. Trust me. I've tried both variants. Right, now we have... Oh, did we not fix that? Oh, Sloppy me. Hang on, guys. I know what the problem here is. There is an issue with one of the turbo laser projectiles which causes a crash. Now that is a very simple case of copy and paste in here, so not to worry. That is blue. I think we need green. Yeah, we need green. Yep, and that is the issue fixed. Let's go try that again. Crash and burn. Nah, don't worry about it. As I said, it was a issue we fixed last time, but apparently I forgot to copy over the files into the community challenge folder. It happens, eh? Alright, let's just turn up the audio slightly. Well, you got like 3 different mod folders running around. Sometimes you forget to copy the files over into some of the others. There's the GitHub version, which is basically the in-development version of the mod. There is the community challenge, of course. And then there is my own local copy, which basically contains all of the art assets and such. They're a little too big to share via GitHub, and as such, I just keep them on my local drive. The main thing is to look harmonious. Yeah, I did make sure that they have that. That's a large part of any good aesthetic, by the way. Making everything look uniform. Alright, so we got our battleship Bismarck here. Let's see, they have got a Secular, a ISD-1, an ISD-2, Starbase, which is already under fire. Don't worry about that Executor, it is 100% neutral. I should probably make that a prop, actually, so that it doesn't have all these hard points. I also see this still has the PBR shaders. I have gotten rid of the PBR shaders for now, guys. I should probably not focus fire the Bismarck weapons. Let's stop, rotate into the fleet, and see what we can do from there. I hear more ties blowing up out of nowhere. Oh, we are taking a lot of damage. Holy shit. You know what? Let's target that. Now, I don't need to remind you that this thing has 90 weapon banks spread around it, which are untargetable. Which are all these small little banks right about here. Let's get some of the bombers after that ISD. And they basically count as the small-ish turrets on the Allegiance. The Legions has got 32 of them. This thing has 90, and we are also already out of shields. This is... Let's overcharge and try to deal as much damage as we can. That thing is going through our ship right now. I did send my bombers after that ISD, but I think they all died. Let's see, there's not that many of those rockets to go around, though. Anyway, as I was going to say, we have gotten rid of the PBR shaders for now. As it turns out, there are just a few too many graphical issues with them. Speaking of graphical issues, I would love to get rid of that whole fog problem, but that is just not something we can do, sadly. Yeah, those weapon banks are shredding that. Well, this is going a lot less well than I expected. The enemy ion cannons got rid of our shields very quickly, and the stun should now be properly applied, which means that we are stunned for at least 50% of our firepower right now. And that's a very pretty image. I'll just let it do what it needs to do. On these larger ships, it's often not actually a good idea to focus your fire. Ramming speed, no collision detection. I take it. No, of course not. You can't do that in this game. I wish you could. It would be so good. Ooh, imagine if you could actually ram ships and shit. I would greatly enjoy that. We need to get those giant-ass cannons firing at something other than this half-dead Star Destroyer. Though we may as well finish it at this point. We're missing a lot of shots, though. A lot of shots.
I'm on this one.
You'll apparently have to hit it from a very specific angle.
Squad, move in.
ISD hitbox has some questionable proportions here and there. Why are those missiles going haywire? Anyway, now that that is done, is that shield already down? No. Alright, well, fine. I already sent 2 squads of bombers at this. Apparently none of those made it, and we are... Don't tell me we're gonna lose our warship at the very start. That would be a terrible, terrible thing. Here, get those long-range cannons.
Returning to your position.
We are losing a lot of firepower here.
I'll take care of this.
TIE defender standing by.
TIE interceptor here.
Comlink active. Ready.
So the bombers are going after the starbase. They should be able to take care of that. I want to get closer in there so that my weapon banks can do something other than fire at all these starfighters. Because I imagine they are currently firing at
He's headed your direction.
starfighters, which is of course not what you want turbo lasers to do. They are way too inaccurate.
Narrowing position. Engaging the enemy.
Go on. Please kill those. We are taking a lot of damage here. All of our frontal cannons have already been destroyed, and doing a decent job of working on these. Now, I can't get the Purifier to actually go in there because of... Okay, we can. Good. Keep doing it. And attack that, please. This is, not going as well as I'd hoped.
Under control. For the Empire.
Do I need to start microing starfighters?
He's coming around.
These come with so many that the idea is that we shouldn't have to, but you know, we may in fact have to. You know, your stream is the highlight of my week. Uber Coin Collector, thank you so much. I do appreciate hearing that quite a bit. You know, I'm still surprised people come here and watch this shit. I mean, it is me making this mod, doing some gaming, and people want to hang out here and have some fucking fun. And I appreciate that. I like that. You say it's the highlight of your week, man. I still can't believe that we're... Oh, black screen. Oh, there we go. I still can't believe we're fucking doing this as a goddamn job. It's amazing to me. Alright, now we can point blank that motherfucker with all of these fucking weapon banks and that thing will get shredded. So let's actually focus most of our heavy cannons on that Secular while that ISD just crashes and burns because of the weapon banks.
Let's finish him.
Oh, and we gave the Titan 70, or rather up to 70 of the quad
Intercepting.
turbo lasers that the, whatchamacallit, the Allegiance has. Which I suppose now this thing also has. I didn't mean to add those to all the Imperial starships, but we're adding them to more and more. It's actually, completely unintentional, but... Oh, get that turbo laser battery.
He won't be around much longer.
Everything else can't fire. Oh, actually, the weapon banks can. Fuck. Do we still have bombers left? I dearly hope so. This thing does have a significant garrison, but it's not infinite. And I think we have already... Oh dear, we have already depleted the...
Defender squadron
Alright,
reporting.
go hit that with your ion cannons.
My run.
Stun that for as much as you can. We still have one ion cannon on this side. We need to get that to hit the Secular so that we stun it. And that thing needs to go fuck itself. Alright, weapon banks are doing their utter best. We need to get in here. Now, the defenders are going to be able to do a very decent job of just swarming that thing. The problem is that they're not heavy bombers anymore. So, they're not going to absolutely shred that as well as, for example, B-Wings would. I mean, yeah, they're going to be nice for a little bit of fire support, but those small-ass torpedoes are not going to deal that much damage. Alright, weapon banks took care of business over there. Now we need to take care of business over here. Ah, wait, do you need to manually fire on that for those to fire? Those should be able to opportunity fire. If not, I'll have to dig around the code a little bit to make sure that they actually do. This was way closer than I anticipated. Now, it may be the ion stun right now, but this battle should not have been that close. I anticipated this to have gone way, way better.
Interceptor
Let's go around and try to capture some of these asteroids.
Set.
Ready for
Or
orders.
satellites, I should say.
Orders, sir. Instructions received.
These single
Ready for
ties are not going
command,
to
sir.
do that well anyway, so...
Building under construction.
May as well take whatever we can get. Let's see, there's no satellites over here. With the weapon banks now firing, we should be able to take that Secular.
Combat system.
Construction complete.
Long before it manages to do enough damage to actually destroy us. And of course, we still have one of the Bismarck cannons online. Now, these can overcharge, remember? Overcharging the primary battery does affect these. Okay, well, that is that one gone. No more overcharge for us.
Building started.
Let's go
Building started.
build these.
Squadron
You can't build
standing
these in
by.
the middle of combat, of course. I mean, you can, but they'll all just get blown up. Yeah, the weapon banks alone should be able to do this. And with a little bit of fire support from these guys, we should be fine.
Defenders ready.
Man, I do like these new satellites, you know? They're quite nice. I should probably remove the missile and flak cannon only satellites, though. Since these are pretty much the only ones you ever want to build, since they're pretty damn good. I mean, the other ones are significantly cheaper, but is that really worth buying them for? The cheaper cost? Not really. I mean, we plan to redo shit like satellites anyway later on. I mean, these will stay, but you'll have heavier defensive grids as well. So, you won't just... You'll have more choices on what defenses to build. So you won't just necessarily be building the same heavy variant over and over. Anyway, that was a victory. Even though we almost lost the ship, we didn't. Thankfully. Pokovnik, welcome back to the stream. I wonder what the advantage of the criminal world, except their tanks destroy... What? Hang on, I didn't catch that. I also didn't catch the rest of that chat. Hang on. Hope everything is doing fine. Absolutely. We just almost lost the Bismarck. Thankfully, we didn't. Advantage of the criminal underworld? Currently, none. They have a very incomplete unit roster. Would you mod XCOM 2? Probably not, but I would play it. It looks like exactly the kind of game I'd like. High in maintenance, you know, you get a micro every single thing. Pop the hangar to quit the fighter respawns. Yeah, that's what we did. First finish one mod. Now we're definitely not gonna be running 2 at the same time. Hell, even within this one mod there is plenty of stuff to do. Do we have a invasion force ready somewhere? Manan? Did we lose all of our ground invasion forces? Right, Rothana is... Do you remember when I told you that the VAR kill in an earlier save literally changes from a Praetor into a Cadalbe? It's doing it again. It is the magic trick, you know? You put the bunny in the hat. Oh no, wait, you pull the bunny out of the hat. Hang on, it was... You put something in the hat, and then when you pull it back out, it's a fucking bunny. I put a Praetor in the hat, and I get back a Cadalbe. Now, if I put in a Cadalbe and I got out a Praetor, that I would be okay with. But that is very much not the switch here. This is the grand bamboozle, and I'm not happy with it. Now I have to rebuild that goddamn fucking... Where's that Praetor? The Axios. That should be the Praetor, and we can build another Varkil. I don't... I don't get it. I do not understand this. I do not understand this.
Beginning construction.
So let's rebuild that Praetor, which will magically next save switch back into a goddamn... Into a damn... Cadell, but I don't fucking know how this shit works, man. Anyway, for now. Okay, we have an invasion force. Good. Let's, 2 of these, 2 of these, 1 of these. I do quite like this configuration.
Destination set.
They have not gotten Munilist, and they apparently still don't have Mon Calamari, which... That is good for us.
Invasion commencing.
Please do keep the chat in English, please, guys. That is a, one of the few chat rules we have. Aside from keeping shit decent, of course. I think I agreed about the turbo lasers. I think they'll grow on you. They're quite nice, actually.
Choose your
Who?
reinforcements. What can I do?
Yes, please.
Turret constructing. Turret constructing.
Will do.
Quick, draw their fire away from the turrets. Deploy some artillery.
Moving to coordinates. On my way.
And an 80-80.
Reporting. Moving out. Yes.
And get you in there.
Add you.
If we can capture... Okay, never mind. So late. Well, we still have these. Well, never mind, we had these. If we can kill these, then the AT turret should be able to do a number on them. God, I hate how in the vanilla game, turrets are like the be-all, end-all of combat. It's so annoying. Why would you design your gameplay that way? Petroglyph, why? Oh. It bothers me more than it should. It really does.
Target acquired.
Also, I should probably take out these new shaders while we're doing this playthrough.
Reporting in.
You know what? We'll actually do that after this.
Can I assist you?
Turret constructing.
Roger that.
Let's go alleviate
Weapons armed.
this pressure.
Suppressing fire.
You know the all-terrain attack pod, this thing? It doesn't actually have a new model as far as I'm aware. We're going to need one for the ground overhaul, and I have no idea where we're going to get one. I don't think anyone has made a AP model, so... We were right about the correctness of writing. Well, I mean, still, I would like it in English, so...
Walker moving to attack. Targeting at
And you will obey! This is a dictatorship on this live stream. There's no democracy here. It is not a choice.
awaiting your orders.
God damn it. Kill those. Kill those.
Attack. Artillery online. Beginning strong.
80-80 destroyed by a bunch of pirates? Let's not have that happen, please. I need those, and I need those too.
Yes, sir. Firing at will. Targeting enemy.
Oh damn. We are caught in a very unfortunate crossfire. I am not awake enough for this. Hang on, I need to finish my goddamn coffee before this starts getting out of hand any further. hot coffee is such a joy, but lukewarm coffee, that is just the worst.
Weapons activated. Yes, sir. Open fire. Attack.
These artillery pieces seem to have significant issues taking down that bunker.
Unit destroyed.
Yes,
As long as it's not
Commander.
80-80 destroyed, I'm fine.
Attack that target.
You know, we only brought a couple of units here.
Choose your reinforcements.
Order acknowledged.
Don't tell me these goddamn pirates are gonna defeat us. I mean, they had a few 80 APs, but that should not be enough to... Now I have to actually start using that deploy ability, because I need the free units.
Brigade standing by.
Alright, you guys go around. If you can. Let's see, there's no landing zone there.
Move into position. Moving. Reporting. Attacking target.
I'm assuming the base is somewhere over there.
Let's roll.
Did you lose the Axios? No. It's just that Praetor
Right away.
battle cruiser is somehow coded in a way that the next time you load the save, it changes into a Cadelvin. Now, I don't know what kind of magic that is, but it does it consistently. Every time. It's kind of ridiculous.
Scanning target.
We're gonna code that skiff in as a underworld unit.
Moving to fire.
I already know that. Land synchronous with the textures of the whole environment. Well, as I said, we are going to remove the PBR textures for now because they just look a little bit too wonky right now. Oh,
Awaiting orders.
right. Come on, you guys. Fine, bomb that.
Ready. Initiate.
This invasion has been costly.
Tank brigade ready.
A little bit too
AT-AT
costly.
ready. Affirmative. Targeting. Heading out. Fallout. Armor transport ready. Awaiting orders.
Okay, that's all they have left. Good.
Reporting in.
Let's group that to 1 and let's go attack.
Targeting.
We should probably destroy these though.
The enemy has been defeated.
Alright, too late. See, if we had killed these, then we would not have to deal with them on our next run.
System control achieved.
Well, we have Kuat. Let's defend it.
Beginning construction.
Let's see, we have Fondor as well, which allows us to build a lot of our other heavy units. We have the mysterious missing ISD. Very... right, that is the... I can't remember whose ship that was, but... Some patron had a ISD-2. It was a fairly simple design, if I recall correctly. He basically just wanted it with a powered shield and a powered weapons ability. That's it. Just a very versatile ship. I do quite like the versatile units. Then we have Horde of Hobbits building. Now, that one may cost us 400,000 big ones. Thankfully, we have the money. It's going down rapidly right now because we're building a ton of shit, but we have it so far. We have this fleet over here, the Arcadia leading this one, along with the Ironclad Deity. Lasermaster, Widow's Web, Pizza Slice, and Heretic's Bane. Or Pizza Master, my bad. Now then we got Bismarck defending this area. We apparently have Merker. Let's go defend that.
Artillery online.
Let's get a mine. A mine! Yes, a mine. Alright, there we go. Hypervelocity cannon. We do need that. Oh. Oh! Okay, that is... can we beat that? I think we can beat that. Do you have plans for going for the Starforge? No. Since this is not a spam playthrough, right? We cannot spam a ton of shit. We can only do our best to not lose the patron units. Getting a discount on the patron units is not going to help us that much. So going for the Starforge is not necessarily useful for us. If I remember correctly, you said the last broadcast you had a new AT-80 model? Yep, we do. It's not in the community challenge, but we do have one. The horrific turret-centric nature of ground combat. Yeah, don't worry, that'll be very different. I mean, there will still be turrets and such, but they won't be you won't be able to continuously rebuild your defenses. Until we get a range buff, oh man, there'll be a lot of changes. We need to get something over there so we can spot for our... Oh wait, we'll get scouts. We'll get scouts. Hang on. Alright, we need to hit these dauntlesses with our hypervelocity cannon. Now the hypervelocity shot hasn't been fixed. It still kind of goes through the ship. I do have a new model that stops that from happening. I should probably fire at that, since that is a carrier. That is a lot of starfighters, man.
Station ready. Star Destroyer standing by.
Do you think we can just engage them? No, I don't think so. I think we need to stay put here. Nah, we're fine. A lot of their firepower is in these battleships, and they'll get shredded by the planetary turbo laser. So let's turn our ships around and let's start. Let's just engage them. I'm feeling good about this. We've almost got sight. There we go. We can just take them. Now they've been attacking this a couple times and they have failed a couple of times, which means that they're gonna keep sending stronger and stronger forces until they eventually win. But thankfully they do seem to have a fairly... Yeah, just fire again. Now, as you can see, the turbo laser currently goes through the ship, right? That, as I said, that is fixed in the collision point is like somewhere over there. That is fixed in a new projectile. I just need to code it in. It's literally just one line of code. I should probably just do that. Let's see if we can intercept the B-wings. B-wings are fairly large targets, and we should be able to easily get them.
Concentrating firepower. Comlink active.
Of course, we can't see shit of what's happening. That is the chaos of the combat. All right, we got bombers changing some corvettes. We should be able to take that. ISD's coming into play. There's not a lot of large targets left. Let's send it in. I'm not going to overcharge just yet. In fact, I think we may have this, so I'm going to do this. You know, we communicate mostly through a translator. It shows there are too many mistakes. Yeah, I mean, there's a few spelling mistakes. I'd still rather just have the chat in English, you know, that way everyone can participate. I mean, we don't really mind spelling mistakes or any of that. This is probably where we want to overcharge.
Awaiting your command. I've got him. Engaging yes. I've got him.
I hear repair drones. It's a shame we can't just destroy those.
We've got them on scopes.
Let's see, more marauders? Yeah.
Attack commencing.
We can't hit that all the way from downtown. Because we have long-range cannons, of course. Ay, now those are... Okay. Now these dauntlesses are a bit of a problem.
Attack.
Let's try to kill that before they manage to actually drop some more repair drones. We need to be careful. I'm actually going to send our carrier back. Commander. Yeah, this is not going to go well. Do we have a... Okay, let's... I should have probably fired at that one, actually. That doesn't kill it. Ooh, that is very bad. Okay, well, we are gonna have to take the brunt of that turbo laser fire. These things have like quad turbo lasers and a lot of them. So, yeah. They are quite powerful. Ouch. They're taking out my ion cannons. This is bad. That means we can't stun them anymore. And that means they will have free reign over our goddamn ship. I mean, there's not much I can do to micro. It's just waiting for the planetary turbo laser, you know, the surface to space cannon to recharge. There's hope for non-sprite grass. Nah, mate. That is... Hell, even modern games use sprite grass. Not having... If you think there's gonna be models for grass, that's even... As I said, even modern games don't do that. That's insane. That's insane. We're gonna need quantum computers to work with that. Non-sprite grass is madness. New weapon fire rate looks so much better. You know, Pukovnik, I do agree.
Jamming station destroyed.
Do we manage to get that one? I think we did. Now that one is still just happily firing away. Let's see, are we back yet? Yep. Serves the space cannon. Fire.
Decoding transmission.
Is it just me or does that seem to do less and less damage every time? I recall we one-shotted one of these. And now we barely do 35%. The other one was in the red when we...
Form up. Coming around.
I've got one on me. Ah!
If that thing gets to the starbase, we got a problem.
Ready for action.
Can we hit that from here?
Our target priority is the laser cannons.
No.
I'm on them.
Now, right now, it's just starting to hit some starfighters, which
Got one on me.
is fine with me, as long as that turbo laser barrage doesn't hit either our starbase or our star destroyer. I mean, this thing is free. This is just a garrison.
Heading to destination.
Our space station
Ah, good. Our starbase is fine. We should be able to take out all the cannons on one side before it
Coming around.
starts doing significant damage. I'm also, after this, going to reload the game without the new shaders.
hypervelocity gun available.
No?
Hypervelocity cannon firing.
Ready for battle.
Copy.
Got him. And I may as well fix that planetary turbo laser thingy as well. Let's see, do they only have starfighters left? If so, I'm probably going to auto-resolve.
Falling out of formation.
Since without the new map sizes, mopping up a bunch of starfighters does take a significant amount of time.
Will.
At your command.
I'm also going to check if the AI fix that Nico has recently put in is actually in the community challenge. I'm not sure about that. I think the main problem with the turbos is they seem too fuzzy. Less sharp and bright. Well, they are bright. Very bright, in fact. They are less sharp. These are based on the Battlefront 2 space turbo lasers. Or rather, fighter lasers. Decided to try to apply them to
Hypervelocity gun available.
turbo lasers as well, and as it turns out, they look quite good. Yeah, don't worry. I went over several variations, and I can tell you with certainty that these work quite well.
Constructing unit.
Let's build some more shit here. Okay, let's make sure that fix is active. CC12. That's probably going to change our Praetor back to the goddamn Varkil again. Which, don't get me wrong, that is a powerful ship as well, but it's no Praetor. Shield Destroyer Station. I mean, it is a level 5, right? You know, maybe the surface-to-space weapons cause some sort of AI problem. See, they have quite a high AI combat value, but I don't think that they... I don't think that they actually count as a space object. So the AI combat value that they should add to space does not actually get added. So the AI sends a fleet that is far too small. Open file. Right, the community challenge projectiles file. GitHub. Oh, 3 updates. Oh, wow. I've been missing some stuff. Adjust artillery plans. Ah, there we go. Okay. It's new artillery in our base game. Include AI from getting magic funds. Clean task force definition of bad unit types. Okay, excellent. Let's go put that in. And let's also find the surface to space turbo laser, which should be near the top. Cadalbe mass, Rebel nuke, consortium AP, and the heavy turbo laser. Okay, now there is a different version of this. I think it is called. I think I called it /front. We'll have to go check that out. Yep, that is exactly what it is called. Perfect. Now for the AI changes, I also want to apply this to the other projectiles file. You know, the one that we're actually using in the mod. Again, there's different variations of the mod at this point, so sometimes you have to copy over these changes for them all to take effect, and that is done. There's also a bombardment. Great. Rebel ion cannon. Rebel turbo laser. Change that to red, actually. Let's actually keep it green for now. Empire bombardment. Okay, good. Now for the AI changes. Which means we need to copy over everything except for the units folder. Let me actually first make a backup just in case this somehow messes up the save games, which would of course be a problem. Okay, copy over. Into CC, XML. I think I made a mistake. Definitely made a mistake. Alright, that has been put in. Now we need to copy over the script folder, which is that one. Replace. And we should be good to go. Now let's go put that up again. Oh, wait, shaders. Once Forces of Corruption has launched, you cannot unlaunch it. Has to finish loading. StarCraft 2, man. That story really went off the rails quite quickly. I mean, I like the story in the contrary to popular opinion. I quite like the story of StarCraft 2 Wings of Liberty. R shaders with these. Yeah, that shouldn't be there. Audio, art, shaders, go. Copy over, alright. Now let's do it. At the game's head, Han Solo can single-handedly destroy a 1-5 station in the lobby. He definitely can't in the mod. And there should be no AI files telling the game otherwise. I mean, you never really know what the AI is doing in this game. And you can get a good idea, but it does like to do random shit every now and then. retcons in the second one. Yeah, it's a bit unfortunate what happened, especially in the later two expansions of StarCraft 2. Heart of the Swarm and Legacy of the Void, they really went off the rails with it. And we may in fact have a situation where some of the changes are no longer compatible. So I'll have to revert to the earlier XML folder. Good thing we made a backup. I saw this coming. I foresaw this. Did I actually launch the correct thing? I am so used to clicking this button down here that I sometimes forget to actually click the community challenge short button. Well, go on. Do it. Is that an explosion? An explosion at the start? That's a problem. Bugs, ladies and gentlemen. Bugs everywhere. I wish we had a dedicated bug fixing, like, team on the damn mod. I mean, Dee and Nico kind of tried to do that. And of course, I try to do that whenever possible. But it would be so useful to just have a ton of these issues just gone. Alright, we're gonna have to go back to our earlier XML folder. That's a shame. So some of the fixes will not be in the game, but that's okay. This is still a work in progress after all. I would have liked to show off some of the new fixes though. It's always nice when you make a bunch of progress that you can immediately kind of show it off in the game. But with the way that this game handles saves and such, it's not always compatible in between versions. And that is of course unfortunate. How I fear these turbo lasers, oh good. Yeah, you know, the surface-to-space weapons are quite powerful. Maybe they shouldn't be so powerful. I have thought for a long time on whether or not they actually should be so strong. Oh good, we're still building a Praetor. Okay, so apparently the Varkil counts as that, but then the other one, the Axios, is actually the different one. Now, in orbit above Rothana, we have the Executor over here, which I basically used to punch all the way through to through this consortium space to Rothana. And it's now holding in orbit until we can secure the Axios. The reason we went all the way to Rothana is that we cannot build a level 5 station on Rendili, and the only other base where we can actually build Republic units is way over here in the middle of Rebel space. Alright, now Merkur is being guarded by the Bismarck. We have a decent fleet over at Korolak, which we can move over to Ord Mantell.
Construction complete.
Let's see, Bespin currently has, I think, 5 freighters. These are, 2 freighters. Oh shit, we lost quite a few. They're basically making us a bit of money. Melistar is an excellent choke point, currently guarded by the Corylus and the Sunset, Binary Sunset. Heavily guarded on the ground. We have our choke point secure. This is really what we need. We need these anvil type situations where we can just smash everything that tries to attack us. Because remember, once our units die, we can't rebuild them. Like, we have our patron units and that's it. We can't build any starfighters. We can't build that, sadly.
Constructing.
Artillery online.
Alright, we almost have the Horde of Hobbits. That in itself will be able to do quite a bit of work. Oh, I apparently forgot to double the population capacity on that one.
Enemy fleet approaching.
Bespin. I can't get anything over there in time. I mean, if they are launching from Hoth, there's nothing I can do there. We'll just have to take it. So we defeated at Solist. Apparently the consortium is rapidly taking over the galaxy. Not Rakata Prime though. Let's actually see what's happening at Rakata. Oh shit! I can't hold that. That's insane. I mean, I may have a level 5 station, but those are 3 Providences, 5 Aggressors, a fucking Venator, and 2 Sabwaths. And I have 2 No, we're not wasting our time. We're just going to die. That's death, which is a problem because
Construction complete.
I can't. Ideally, I'd get the Executor over here, but we don't have the okay, what if I use the... No, this will still get wrecked by 5 I don't have the battlecruisers to deal with this. I need to keep the Bismarck over Mirker. What could I send? I could move away from Anan, but I really need this secure. This is our choke point here. I think we need to wait for either of our battlecruisers to finish. Either the Horde of Hobbits, and even that is not a warship.
Tactical battle imminent.
We need to fight this, and we need to win. Now they only brought 4 Mels and yeah, but if their bombardment, I don't have a shield. If their bombardment gets online, we are very much fucked. We'll try. We'll do our best. I like them to be support weapons, not being able to win a battle on their own, which I find is often the case with the Rebel one. Yeah, I mean, they have been changed for the next version quite substantially, but they're still powerful.
Acknowledged.
Not as powerful as they used to be, but still good.
Target acquired.
They have a significantly increased reload. Mostly. I should probably fix that as well. Alright, just go in there and kill everything you can. Is that IG-88? Yes.
There they are.
Unit destroyed.
Kill that boy.
Unit destroyed.
The turbo lasers and 8080 should be able to mop up everything else, hopefully.
Unit destroyed.
We already lost all of that?
Ready to go.
Jesus.
Scouting.
Alright, don't go in alone. Wait for the heavier units.
Awaiting orders. Scanning area. On the move. Always ready, sir. Engaging enemy.
Alright, try to hold them there.
Concentrating firepower. Ready. Commencing attack. Destination.
Got him.
AT-AT ready. Armored
I need to push these forward.
Affirmative. Scouting area. Let's go. Right away. Moving out. Heading out. Fire. Target acquired.
Oh shit.
Reporting in.
These things suck.
Weapons armed.
Our base is
Roger
under
that.
attack.
Walker moving
Your
to
face
attack.
is under it. Hello, turbo lasers. Would you... Oh, they can hit from there? That's Jesus fuck. Maybe I should wait for the turbo lasers, let's be honest.
Targeting at maximum firepower. Reporting in.
Unit
Roger that.
destroyed.
Let's try to spread out so that we don't get splashed by all of this damage.
Unit destroyed.
Cannons charged. Attack. On my way, sir. Walker moving out.
These things need to start firing.
Fire. Open fire.
Unit destroyed.
I copy. Reporting. Yes, sir.
I mean, I'd land units, but that means our 8080s stop firing. So I'd rather not deploy anything right now.
As you wish, General.
I think we got this. I hope we got this. They're landing more. Okay, let's quickly deploy some stormtroopers.
Fire at will. Attacking. Reporting. Yes, Commander. Targeting. Firing.
They didn't bring any Cangerous assault tanks, so...
Affirmative, sir. Reporting.
Is that it? We haven't won yet, apparently. I'm not sure how.
Dropping additional soldiers.
Don't tell me they've got a... No, okay, they don't have a bombardment coming. Then I don't know why we haven't won yet.
We've secured a landing zone.
Don't we win?
Moving out.
Do they have like one single
Ready.
Yes, Commander.
Yes, sir.
infantry battalion somewhere?
Ready. Commencing attack. AT-AT ready.
I'm going to split up the 8080s. Let's also try to capture these.
Turret constructing is ready.
Fuck you. You don't even have any units left. You shouldn't be able to bombard anything. And you can't be goddamn right they're gonna call that shit down. When the rain starts, we lose. I expect them to purely bring Cangerous tanks, since they're OP as fuck. So that's why I'm building the anti-vehicle turrets. Where are they? I'm not seeing them on the minimap. Do you think the map is bugged somehow? Oh, wait, I see them. Right here.
Board ready.
We secured a landing zone.
Right away.
We are victorious.
Oh, okay, never mind. The turbo laser got him. Alright, well, they didn't actually bombard, which is obviously amazing. And thank fuck they didn't. We did lose one of those, which is fine. We'll build a shield
Shield
generator?
generator constructing.
Something to... We need to alleviate that. Okay, we almost have the Horde of Hobbits. Once we have that, we can group that up maybe with the Ironclad Deity and bring up a decent assault force. I mean, we can bring out a lot of shit from that.
AT-AT ready.
How's this going? Not great. Quad. Still
Artillery
upgrading.
online.
Alright, I
Engaging.
need... Alright, there we are. We need... Alright, we got the Castellum, we got the War Raven, and the Defiance, of course, the Arcadia. And the Ironclad Deity. We need this,
Ready to deploy.
escorting that, and then I think we can take that. I think they repositioned 2 of their aggressors. There's no longer 5, now there's 3.
Construction complete.
Consisting of nothing but freighters. I had 20k from Bespin alone. Yeah. It is quite a good planet for income. It's of course meant to be that. All right, fleets incoming. We of course have a counter here. I don't need to keep looking. But... Oh wait. Shit, have we been at... you guys haven't been able to see the minimap for all of that? Ah, my bad, sorry. Which also means that the respawning Starforge issue is not actually fixed.
AT-AT ready.
Alright, we have our fleet together. We need you. We definitely need you. And you. I'm considering not sending in the lighter units. I can't remember who it was
Brigade
that
standing by.
called up this eclipse, but... We need to use that unit, because this is the key to our victory. This thing. Now, we don't have the money to actually afford it. Sadly. Okay, we can barely fit in these units. We can fit in these as well. Oh, fuck it, let's just put them in. Ah, we barely can't fit that in. Alright, let's keep... Who do we keep? The Defiance? We don't need starfighters. I think we can keep the Defiance over Fondor. And we can keep you in there. Okay, let's go lift this block.
I see.
Of course, just when you have your fleet together, they pull back all of their forces. Right, we have these two over here. I'm going to send the freighters back.
Navigating.
They'll arrive after this fleet, at least they should.
Beginning construction.
The good thing is we no longer have any population issues because all of our freighters just got destroyed. We need an ungodly assault force. We need a ground assault force that will obliterate everything. And I think I'm going to build it at Coruscant.
Vehicle in production.
But I suppose we could build it at multiple facilities.
Unit in production. Constructing unit. Tactical battle imminent. Vehicle in production.
Alright, first battle of the Horde of Hobbits. Now, it's only one Munificent, but... Alright, now these are the old shaders, remember, ladies and gentlemen? No PBR going on in here.
I see.
Let's go very slowly deploy our fighters. It's gonna take a while.
General Rum Mark at your service.
Now, the Horde of Hobbits, of course, is just a factory ship. Wait, if I have this... I should build ground units only with this thing in orbit. What am I doing? It's a 90% goddamn build time reduction, and here I am, just fucking... Damn, I'm an
Iron
idiot.
cannons are our primary target.
It doesn't quite matter what you target, I don't think, at this point.
We're online.
Damn, this thing is slow, though.
Factory ship ready. Ready for command.
Wow, this is a slow-ass ship. Holy hell. Lots of hangar bays, of course. Oh, they're running. Quick, can we get the end? Nah, we can't get the end. This is not a warship, remember? This is just a clown car of ties. That's what this is. I mean, sure, it has some turbo lasers and missiles, but... got quad turbo lasers there. It's got quad turbo lasers there. Couple of missiles here and there. Send the Axios. As soon as it's built, trust me, I will. But... Alright, we need to only use the arc hammer as a...
Very well.
We can cancel all of this.
Vehicle canceled. Vehicle canceled. Vehicle canceled.
Is I building anywhere else? Don't... Yeah, well, Kuat, but Kuat's building a...
Constructing.
Star base. I wish we had the money for a damn eclipse. We don't. Alright, freighters can be here.
Artillery online.
Now, this should be able to hold this for a decent while. Once the Horde of Hobbits is over Coruscant, we can start building an ungodly ground assault force at a severe discount. Don't you have an arc hammer? No, that's this one. That's the Horde of Hobbits. Fortunately, missed the Chicken McNugget challenge. Well, you can always go back in the VODs and watch it. We'll probably upload that one to YouTube. Why does the tooltip say it can outrun everything?
Construction complete.
Because we haven't updated the tooltip. You know the answer to these questions. You're just asking them to be annoying. I hate that. Don't do that. We already have one of those. We don't really need any additional defenses here, do we? Can already kind of outgun everything here.
AT-AT ready.
Fine, let's just get another... Oh, no, wait, we need one of these, actually. Alright, now, we are building these at quite a rapid pace, thankfully.
AT-AT ready.
The Arc Hammer, of course, does reduce build time by like 90% or something. It's quite good.
Building started.
AT-AT ready.
Now, do we need some additional stuff here? Yeah, let's build some
Constructing
tanks.
unit.
Again, we no longer have population issues because we lost most of our freighters, and we are upgrading all of our star bases. Okay, so we got a bunch of those, get a bunch of those.
And then there was fire.
Is that the... Oh, yes. Okay.
Complete.
This is good. Let's build the Varkiel.
In production.
We still got Vulca's fleet back here, which we can also build. I want to use this. The problem is we are knee-deep in enemy territory.
Construction complete.
Brigade standing by. Brigade standing by.
We can use these Executor to try to punch our way out.
Online.
As powerful as the Praetor is, it's not going to be able to kind of run its way throughout. We could try to connect this. They have
Brigade standing by.
Vehicle in
Bunch of
production.
artillery. Again, we are just going to build an ungodly ground attack force. You need to be there. We must not use these.
Artillery online.
Of course, these heroes are not part of the community challenge, so... Okay, well, thankfully they may have Mandalore, but they're not building a high-level space station, yeah? Kato is guarded by that. We do need a CIS planet sometime to... I thought we were going for Munalis, but that is quite deep in Rebel space, and I don't quite want to antagonize them. Shall we try some of these Juggernauts? Let's try some fucking Juggernauts. I never built these.
Brigade standing
Mostly because of the trash. Fort Mantell. They're trying again. I don't think I can get this over there in time, but I'll try.
Reporting.
Apparently we maintain the production boost even after it has left space.
Reporting.
I'll take it.
Construction complete.
Reporting.
Vehicle in production.
Reporting.
Tactical battle imminent.
Wait, what? Manan? Ah! Oh! Ah, we can't run from that. That is a problem. That is a big problem. 24-hour stream at 650? Another 1,000? Well, they never used to be 1,000, of course. For Bounty Hunter heroes, could you... We never had 24-hour streams at 1,000. They were always at 500 intervals. That or 250, depending. For Bounty Hunter heroes, could you have them available? Whichever player pays the most for them. Like the Mercs. Probably going to be Criminal Underworld only. What do we do here? If we stay here, we're going to die. Those are 2 Locker Hull control ships, 1 battleship. Is that a Recusant 1 or 2? Recusant 2, just the normal one. Providence, Saboath, fucking Venator, 1 Token Nova, and then 5 aggressors. Now we do have Laser Master, Heretic's Bane, Pizza Master, and the damn Widow's Web, but we must not lose this. We need to get out of here. We need to run. That's what we need to do. Appropriate music. No, we're going to die here. We need to get out. This is not appropriate at all. We need to run and get the fuck out of here.
Reinforcements en route.
This fleet is not going to hold back that storm. So as soon as we are capable of getting out, we are running the fuck away.
Ready for action.
Earl,
Star Destroyer standing by.
I'll send this out to hold them off. Well, that's gonna help. We're gonna retreat before these even engage the enemy. Go, 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 go.
Your orders.
Well, that is Manon gone. That is our useful choke point. Why can't you run? Well, we can run. We can run, thank fuck.
There they are. Blast them.
Goddamn Loch Esvar's making everything fast as fuck. Okay, let's get out. What I meant is we can't stand and fight. I mean, we can definitely run, and we absolutely will. No fucking way we can fight this.
Detected. Go after the straggler.
We are getting the fuck out of here. Bye. Does cost us a Starburst level 4, but that's a small price to pay for keeping these units alive.
Reporting.
Tactical battle
Oh, come
imminent.
on, we almost... They're just going to lose here. Why do they keep sending this trash? The rebels really don't seem to have a lot of, And why don't they take Mon Calamari? What the fuck? I mean, this has probably already been fixed in AI files that Nico has updated, but fuck. That's just... No. Right, I should have probably not done that. I should have probably not done that.
Tactical battle imminent.
Mana. Alright. Turbo lasers, 8080, M2. We can do this. Where's the power generator? I can't actually see it. Guess we'll see it in the battle. Getting confused with 48. I don't think I'm brave enough to do a 48-hour stream.
Reporting in.
I mean, at one point we tried, but that is too spoopy for me. It's a shame these can't capture turret bombs, but this thing can drop shit that can capture them. However,
The enemy is approaching. Charge.
ah, for fuck, not these things.
Moving to position.
Stop. We won't win against those.
Form up.
In fact, just run back. Where's my other M2s actually?
Awaiting your
Do I only have 2?
tank brigade ready.
That's strange.
Upgrade.
Here, hit that with a damn turbo laser.
Copy. Additional garrison on the way. Walker moving to attack. Targeting at maximum firepower. Affirmative. Moving. On my way.
Do you think these could actually take that? I fucking hope not.
Reporting in.
Reporting. Heading up. Cannons charged. Attack.
We need a damn repair thing.
All out troops.
Repair station
Roger that.
constructing.
Yes, sir.
Like right now.
Form up. Right away, sir.
Our base is under attack.
Squad, advance. All right, men, take cover.
Alright, stop. Get fuck out of this.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Yes,
Alright,
Commander.
we got
Let's move
infinite healing.
out. Let's go.
Turret
Awaiting
constructing.
orders.
Affirmative, sir.
What was that?
Reinforcement troopers deployed. Reporting.
Copy.
Turret constructing.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, as long as we stay inside the heal radius of...
Keep going.
Fire at them! God damn it, you fucking
Tower
cunt.
destroyed.
AT-AT ready. Fire. Open fire. Attack that target.
Fuck it. Everything in.
On my way. Scanning
We can't wait. We can't stick around here and wait for their bombardment.
Scanning target. Fire. Maximum effect. Reporting in.
Unit destroyed.
Roger that.
Unit destroyed.
Why is the consortium the only Every time I play this game, I rage at the imbalance of vanilla ground combat. Because petroglyph are complete fucking idiots and they couldn't balance a game to save their lives.
Enemy sighted.
This is why I don't want Empire at War 2, ladies and gentlemen.
Been sold.
Because it would be trash.
Constructing.
And I don't care that it's been 15 years since the fucking game released. This is fucking trash.
Our base is under attack.
Okay, so all the advantages you could possibly have. Shields, mass drivers, penetrate shields, anti-air, hovercraft, which means they can go over water, super heavy armor, comes in groups of 3, has some lore ability that forces you to engage them. Did you get the image yet? They can't take Moncala. Well, not in the current build of the AI, but remember, we can't update with the... Fuck this.
Power generator
But remember, we
destroyed.
can't actually update the AI files because apparently the game doesn't have that. So. Just watching the... Yes, me too! This also makes me angry. Because it's bullshit.
Construction complete.
Destination set.
I need to get my battleship over there. Fuck it.
Understood.
We're moving.
Beginning construction.
And we need to make sure Bespin stays under our control.
Vehicle canceled.
I need that to go a lot faster.
Constructing unit.
Alright, let's go trash some fucking bases.
The enemy has been
How will you
spotted.
balance them? Like I balance everything else.
Ready for your orders. Understood.
Get in there and blast that thing to fucking shreds. They are turbo lasers. It is turbo lasers destroying them, but I don't understand how. Turbo lasers don't have splash damage. I mean, now that we know no wait, it might as well be the okay, so it's either the ion cannon projectile fired by the Executor, or it is the turbo laser projectile fired by the Executor. That's very good because that severely narrows down the amount of shit it could be. I thought it was... D said it was rockets, but it's clearly not rockets. Executor. It's just the dual green. Or... Ion cannon large. Projectiles. Do you think that splash damage does in fact do hit point damage, even though it says it should? That would be really fucking dumb, but you know what? I'd believe it. Of course they can easily kill the generator over the train. Yeah, it just... It makes me mad too, man. It is infuriating. Infuriating. Yeah, it is definitely one of these projectiles. And I'm thinking it's the ion cannon since it's the only thing with splash.
What is your order? I'm here. Acknowledged.
I'm sure we can spare some firepower to fire at that thing at the same time. We don't need all of these cannons to fire at the damn starbase, of course.
Confirm.
Closing on target.
Standing by. Right away.
Let's get through. The closer we are, the less time there is in between hardpoint destruction. Oh, Oh, I was going to edit the fire cones of the Executor. I don't think I've done that yet.
Ready, sir.
When your starship is larger than your space station.
Concentrate maximum firepower.
Tie in or
Are we not firing at that? At the same
sir.
time? That's silly.
I will try. Right. As you will. Will do. Commencing attack. Initiating attack. Yes, Commander. Confirmed. I will try. Right. As you will. Will do. Commencing attack. Initiating attack. Yes, Commander. Ready for your orders.
I do like this ship. Consortium also have fuck everything turrets. Yeah, you know, whether it is the literal proton torpedo firing turrets or the mass driver ones, they're so... It kind of makes you wonder how the hell they ever thought this would be a good game when they pushed out the expansion. You want to make the Executive more powerful, put a Fleet Admiral in. Yeah, but Fleet Admirals are not part of the community challenge, so I can't build them. The ship needs more DACA, even after we doubled its firepower.
What is
You
your
really need more firepower. Their capital ships outgun Empire. You sure about that? The only capital ship they've got is the Aggressor, and that is not a particularly powerful capital
Gauge
ship.
standing by. Brigade standing by.
Who was it that said that? Polkovnik. Okay, never mind. He's talking shit.
Acknowledge.
Brigade standing by.
Polkovnik is the biggest fucking troll, man. Wait, no, I meant
Brigade standing by.
never mind. We literally already have five of everything.
Brigade standing by.
Unit in production.
All right. How many ground assault forces do we have right now? Quite a few. Let's get some more.
Brigade standing by.
I'd auto resolve, but that's probably a bad idea.
Enemy unit sighted.
F-way, you must not be initiated.
On my way.
See, Polkovnik likes to troll quite a bit. We call them Polkovnik specials. And it's when Polkovnik says something so outrageous that you don't think it could possibly be true. And the problem with these is that you can't just write it off as bullshit every time, because he once said one thing, that is that 20 DP-20s can kill an Executor. That was one of the first Polkovnik hot takes. And he actually provided video evidence of him doing it. So now you don't quite know whether he's trolling or not. So you just kind of... You can't take it at face value, but you also can't say it's bullshit all the time. Oh, guys, you should see the Kandoshi in the over... The new Kandoshi is something straight out of Nightmares. It's hard to... I mean, I'll try to capture Mandalore and then... And we can probably do it with this ship.
Standing by. Transmission received.
We can probably do it with the Executor.
Ready, sir.
I don't overjudge just yet. Where's that Sabo at?
Interceptor squad
it's-
reporting.
Ready for
It's
orders.
getting shredded. It's getting shredded. Now they're in the middle of... they don't stand a chance anyway. We don't even need to overcharge, really. We can just keep the shield points. And there is nothing they can do. Ooh, bad texture resolution. Ooh. Thank you. Everyone's a critic. The turbo lasers are not good. This is not.
Engaging the enemy.
A bunch of 5-year-olds.
Yes, sir.
Under control.
Are they dead? I think their ships are. No, wait, that Sabworth I think is. No, that Sabworth is also dead. Let's overcharge and mop up the remainder.
Ready for your orders? Confirmed.
Let's target that thing. I think we're in a very unfortunate fire angle, though. A lot of our weapons can't actually fire at the damn starbase. Let's try to make a turn.
He's coming around.
What are we firing at? Yeah, a lot of the weapon systems are just firing at random shit right now, so. Now we are getting into the fire angle. Good. No problem. No problem. I do like the feedback a lot of the time.
I'll take care of this.
Though there are definite times when I don't appreciate some of the feedback. But that's mostly because of the way it's presented by some people. You know? We got some community members that when they don't like something, oh boy, it is the end of the world. And it is your problem. It's not their problem, it is your problem. So. Those people I generally say can go fuck themselves. Oh, your word is final. Yeah, that's how it's always been, really. By the way, how much the Praetor model weighs? How much it weighs? I think the translator fucked that one up. Can you rephrase that? How about 230 K-Wings?
Yes, Commander.
That starbase is still not dead.
Standing by. Moving out. I will try.
God damn, we don't have any weapons coded on the engine section of the Executor. There's actually quite a few turrets here. They're not weapons, right? They're not coded as actual hardpoints, so. The StarCraft 2 soundtrack. Man, every time this comes on, I'm a happy man. Now we got a few turbo lasers firing at it, and one missile launcher. Oh, they still have. Well, that's just a couple of skip rays.
Right.
Just a couple of skip rays. You guys will be happy to hear that the teardrop turbo laser design was inspired by The Last Jedi. And the chat went wild. Every time I bring up that movie. Though, let's be honest, it was not a very good movie. I don't quite blame you guys. Had some decent things. A few. Not many. Oh, in megabytes? Can't quite remember. You'd have to open the... Has the Praetor been free-released? I'm not sure. I should have free-released that. I'm not sure if I actually did, though. You guys think we should bring out the
AT-AT ready.
the Praetor? Probably should. He departs. You know, we could try to actually capture the
AT-AT
planets.
ready. Destination.
No, that was a. Oh, okay. Thank fuck. There's nothing there. I was like, no. Those are the only ground units I have over there. But okay, thank fuck. They had nothing in. Okay.
Choose your reinforcements.
On my way, sir.
Fuck it. We don't need artillery for this.
Deploying stormtroopers.
Hey, man. inspiration can be found in unlikely places. For example, the teardrop-shaped turbolaser was mostly, I mean, it's a little wider than in The Last Jedi, but it is more shaped kind of like the Battlefront 2 space lasers.
This way.
And the general design was inspired by the smaller turbo laser turrets on the Mandator 4. They, you know, they had those surface cannons on the Mandator 4, which apparently were all destroyed in a single run by a single starfighter. Those are what inspired this.
Reporting.
And then the shape is more alike the... Alright, I forgot they also have overpowered infantry.
Yes, sir.
Apparently mercenaries more powerful than stormtroopers.
Yes, construction. Additional garrison on the way.
Choose your reinforcements.
On my way, sir. Destination
Using
set.
capacity.
Order, sir.
What was I going to say? Right, the general thickness and such is more or less akin to the Battlefront 2 starfighter lasers. You know, when starfighters are firing at other starfighters in space? They produce these very thick, teardrop-shaped
Commander.
shots.
Acknowledged. Deploying stormtroopers.
Awaiting orders. Spread out, men. Ready.
Reinforcement point contested.
AT-AT ready. Destination set.
Yes, sir. Roger. Reporting in. Target confirmed.
Turret constructing.
Roger that.
Turret constructing.
The fact that a turret can do that... I can't tell you how bad
Construction.
the design, everything, it fills me with...
Construction.
Armored transport ready.
I don't even design games, and I see how bad this is. Fuck. I mean, I say that. I do kind of design the whole mod and the gameplay of it, but fuck. How did they think this is... Or that. How did they think this was okay? Fuck this. Fuck this whole expansion.
On my way, sir.
Petroglyph, you're a terrible game dev.
Keep going.
Form up. Walker moving out.
And I have no idea how this has remained your most popular game
Copy. Fire at will. I copy. As you wish, General. Attacking. Reporting. Right away.
for like 15 fucking years.
Dropping additional soldiers.
Because it's awful! Absolutely awful!
Affirmative, sir.
Jesus.
Additional garrison
Jesus.
reporting.
They don't have a fucking creative bone in their body.
Target acquired.
Terrible. Awful.
Commencing attack.
Absolutely dreadful.
Yes, Commander.
Fuck. Hate it. With a passion. You didn't pre-release that shit. Oh, okay. Should have probably done that. On the Mandator 4 are 60 meters in height. They're bigger than the... No, dude. Are you hot? See, sometimes Polkovnik lets on a clue when he's talking shit. Sometimes he lets on a clue. This time the clue is saying that they're bigger than the Bismarck turrets, which
Armored transport ready.
they're obviously not. The Bismarck turrets are like hundreds and hundreds of meters fucking tall, so
Roger that.
they're
Additional garrison.
absolutely massive.
This way.
Turret constructing.
Over there. Moving out.
Turret constructing.
Form up. Moving out.
I'm on to you this time. Personally love the Rogue One look. The problem is the Rogue One turbo lasers are really trash for gameplay purposes, right? They're way too fast, like they travel almost instantly. I mean, they're so thin that if you were to actually make them, you'd never see them. As in, with the level of zoom that we... Oh, you motherfucker. With the level of zoom that we have,
Moving to attack.
one turret is winning from an 80-80. I hope you realize this.
Targeting at maximum firepower.
Anyway, if you were to actually put the Rogue One lasers in this game, you'd never see them.
We are victorious.
What a fucking shit. Guys, we lost an 80-80 to this. We lost an 8080 to this. To that.
System control achieved. Building under construction.
What a trash game.
Under constructing.
On my way, sir.
Let's go hope they don't take that back.
AT-AT ready.
Can't wait to see what they got over here.
Invasion commencing.
We actually have to land some artillery here.
Choose your reinforcements.
Moving to coordinates.
At maximum
Destination
unit
set.
capacity.
Reinforcement troopers deployed.
Let's start off with some additional infantry, because we are gonna have to use turrets to win this.
Deploying stormtroopers.
Order, sir.
Because we can't win without them.
Reporting.
Reporting.
Awaiting orders. Advancing.
Turret constructed.
I like that they just have turrets right next to the damn building, so that when an enemy comes in, you can already have turrets firing at their first units.
Yes, sir. Dropping additional soldiers.
This game had so much potential.
Turret constructing.
Reporting.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Commander. Additional garrison on the way.
Turret constructing.
Such potential.
Affirmative, sir. Reporting. Fallout troops. Assisting with suppressing fire.
Construction complete.
Let's move out.
Turret constructing.
Yes, Commander.
And it's not like
AT-AT
I want to
ready.
believe that they
Let's go.
didn't know what they were doing, since they put in some interesting mechanics like turret build spots and a ton of other fairly interesting things that they just didn't bother making into something special. So it's not like they really don't know what they're doing,
Squad, advance.
but at some points it's also
Construction complete.
it also does seem like they have no fucking clue what they're doing, and it's just confusing, man.
Reporting in.
All right, let's just
Transport ready. Cannons charged.
go there.
Moving to secondary position.
Constructing.
Move out.
Construction complete. Turret constructing.
When they're supposed to be like
Warm up.
walls here or something.
Reporting in.
Were there more vehicles there?
Ready.
Bombing run available. Turret constructing.
Roger that. Form up.
Construction complete. Turret constructing.
Copy.
I'm not seeing anyone just yet.
Awaiting.
We may have overdone it a little bit on the defense, but
Artillery.
I mean after
I copy.
last time.
Attack.
Construction complete.
All right.
Construction
I
complete.
copy. Fire.
I copy.
Choose your reinforcements.
Inbound. Reporting.
Reporting.
We've secured a landing
Order
zone.
acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Commencing attack.
Choose your reinforcements.
I don't want to start bombing just yet.
On my way, sir. Destination set. Moving to destination. Moving to coordinates.
Let's build these turrets. Got the 8080 up front.
Turret constructing. Turret constructing.
Yes, Commander.
Deploy some shit.
Roger deployed.
Get all this in there.
Short range fire.
I'm not seeing anything right now. The field of view is very low, of course.
Construction complete.
Oh, I see turrets.
Reporting.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Open fire.
Awaiting order.
Turret constructing.
Ready.
Is that all they have? Just a bunch of...
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay.
Roger.
Fine.
Firing at will.
Oh, shit.
Targeting.
Got him.
Attack that target.
Turret constructing. Construction complete.
AT-AT ready. Attacking target. Assisting with fire.
What did I say about that at me? Seriously.
Complete.
Armor transport ready.
You guys. I swear some of you guys sometimes
Ready.
literally just annoy me for the hell of it. Ah. Coupled with your old OPAA damage. Jeez, so many victories. I remember that. I remember that.
Attacking.
Just build like AA turrets here, and then if they bring in infantry first, you can, I think, one-shot them or something. You know, Bathory really is kind of fortified. Like, such a gigantic amount of turrets. Like, if you have to get through all of this plus a bunker, that's such a...
Awaiting orders.
Okay, not move? Okay. Fine. Deploy, then.
Reporting in.
Alright.
Destination set. Proceeding to target.
Moving to secondary position. Reporting in. Moving to that area, sir.
Turret constructing.
Surely they can't have much left. I've fortified this entire area. Bunch of trees. Stupid fog effect.
We've secured a landing zone.
You know, it is kind of unfortunate that that fucking LOD
Complete.
plays up every... Oh.
Copy. Weapons ready.
Roger that.
Roger that.
Get him! Oh, fuck.
Ready for duty.
I did not see that.
Targeting. Awaiting your orders.
Destroyed.
Don't worry, we got the choke point. But they apparently did destroy a whole ton of our artillery units there.
Support order acknowledged.
They actually destroyed a lot of our artillery there. Somehow they managed to destroy...
On my way.
You know, artillery isn't even worth landing.
Walker moving out.
If this is how it is. You can literally just... I mean, yes, artillery can fire backwards, but it dies so quickly that even just having an 80-80 instead of an artillery
As you
piece
wish,
is just
General.
better.
Support order acknowledged.
Target acquired.
We'll back you up.
I need to do that write-up that I was planning on vanilla Empire at War ground combat and such, because there's so much to say on
Fallout troops.
it, really.
Ready for command.
Turret constructing. Turret constructing.
Copy.
That is that the end? Is there more? Surely there can't be more.
I copy. Commencing
Where
attack.
could the rest possibly be?
Construction complete.
I copy. Let's go.
Oh,
Affirmative, sir.
Weapons activated. Weapons armed.
Turret constructing.
Reporting.
there are so many goddamn turret build plots here. I mean, I could leave this map completely undefended, and the next time we leave it up, the turrets alone will shred them. I mean, obviously we're not just doing that, but... Oh!
Yes, sir.
That's a shitty base position. That's just hiding out there in the corner.
Construction complete.
Here. You too. Oh, you can't hit that? Oh, okay. Surely there can't be more, he says, while more shit comes in. True.
Enemy has been defeated.
Oh lord, it's over. Well, Bothowy is aptly defended.
Planetary control achieved. Constructing. Shield generator constructing.
Brigade standing by.
I'm just gonna leave one artillery piece here to defend this. Oh right, and now we can see all the troop movements and shit. That is quite useful. Okay, apparently they are going to try to take Rishi, which one Cangerous assault tank obviously is enough to do that, because, you know.
Construction complete.
Alright. That Varkeel. I mean, it may be cosplaying as a Praetor right now, but don't believe that for a second. Holy shit! What the fuck? Okay, that just looks like a very scary force. All right, let's go. Let's go take Minbon. Modding a building with cannons for this game? What? Imagine modding a building with... What? I think the translator fucked that up. Can you repeat that?
Purifier ready.
Alright, now let's go trash some shit. Now, this thing may not have a very large fighter garrison, but really, it doesn't quite need it. It is quite a powerful ship. It's got a decent amount of DACA, not as much as, say, the Purifier, rather the Annihilator, but it's still very, very, very acceptable. There's a bunch of quad turbo lasers here on the superstructure. All these singles on the outside are ion cannons, and then there are a couple of dual turbo lasers on the top of the hull.
Ready.
Fighter garrison is quite small.
To burn. Onwards.
I don't actually think this does anything, the overcharge. I do quite like this ship. It's quite nice. Do need to retexture it though. Though to be fair, I need to retexture all the large ships in the mod. Again, everything just instantly blows up upon detonation. I don't know why. I mean, we already know why. I think it's the splash damage of the ion cannons.
Fired up. Leading the way.
We can get closer.
Squadron reporting. Enemies incoming.
Purifier ready. Burn it.
I suppose we could target that as well. Now, we have 3 heavy torpedo launchers in the front here. We got a couple of turbo lasers. We got a couple of ion cannons. Like, I think it has like 3 laser cannons closer to the structure. There, and there. And everything else is basically heavy weapons. It's not a very advanced ship. Doesn't do a whole lot of fancy shit, but it gets the job done.
Systems engaged.
And it's got HP for days. It's not the 2K textures, it's the tiling textures that's the problem. The tiling textures that we're using does not allow for ambient occlusion maps, which is a huge problem. Gonna play some Remake? Alright. Thanks for hanging out here, F8. And see you later, bro. Have fun with that, by the way. I was actually planning an update relatively soon with the gameplay overhaul and all that in. But to be honest, I kind of want to finish the ground overhaul before we do any further updating. So whenever 3.0 releases, it will be a major update. Here you can see the quad turbo lasers. versus the jewels right here. The Praetor is excellent for just mopping up star bases. I think it's trying to engage us. Let's fire back for a second.
We're here. Enemy target sighted.
Nah, let's just clear up that. This is just the garrison, of course. Nothing that Venator can really do against us. Should probably make a text for heavy torpedo launchers and add that to the units that have them. Ugh, skip rays. Now those will obviously do a lot of damage because they're skip rays. Enough skip rays will take out any large target, really. Skip rays just such a solid starfighter, man. Such a heavy bomber. 8 proton torpedo launchers. I think it may actually hold the most torpedoes fired per volley of any unit. I think it does. I think the heavy missile platform also fires a lot, but they're very low range. Whereas the skip ray, of course, is not. They do have a level 5 station on Mandalore right now, which that is quite scary. And they've got Canderous tanks everywhere. I don't think they have a lot of fleets, though. Not from what I can see, anyway. And they've got a giant fleet over here, but... shall we go engage that? And preferably kill it. The Rebellion is just not building any of their heavier units. Very strange. Yeah, but you don't want to make torpedoes fast, because that will make them seem smaller. As I've said in the past, projectile speed is a very large portion of what makes things like projectiles feel good, so to say, right? They gotta feel sizable. And for things like torpedoes, obviously they're supposed to be slow, because they're these giant-ass torpedoes. I mean, when you have missiles, sure, those at some point would be faster, but... torpedoes, of course, are meant to be slow. You can't make them fast. Well, you can, but it'll be dumb. I mean, I suppose we are engaging 5 aggressors here, which, to be fair, not always a great idea, but we do have a ship that should be able to... I mean, if they don't focus their... I'm still going to actually send these after that. Yeah, they're retreating. Can we kill the engines before they run? On at least one of these. Yeah, nice. Also confirmation the ion stun works. Good. Excellent. Yeah, it is kind of like a direct counter, but there's only 5 of them and they've got no support. I don't know why the consortium is so much more powerful than the Rebellion. The Rebellion just doesn't seem to build their fucking military. Really strange. Bunch of pirates. If they crash through to Corellia, we're gonna have to do something about that. Right, ground units.
Vehicle in
I mean, Fondor is well defended. I should... I don't know, they could tech... Yeah, but they also could hit Kuop with that. They'd have to go through quite a lot of shit too. I'm going to start building Jeroen's middle finger.
Constructing unit.
It's going to cost us a tremendous amount of money,
Ready.
but I think we can do it.
Construction complete.
AT-AT ready.
If they're only building Crusaders at Mandalore, then we're good. The problem is when they don't just build those. When they build a bunch of Kandosis, that will become quite scary.
AT-AT ready.
Constructing.
I don't even necessarily want to hold the space lanes here.
Enemy fleet approaching.
Ord Mantell again.
We're on the way.
Alright, we now have a ground assault force worthy of Mordor. I have no idea why they decided to make speeder bikes buildable. Why didn't they just make them come along with an infantry force? Like, nobody built speeder bikes.
Complete.
Why would you? Why would you? Alright, now that we got the Horde of Hobbits protecting that, we should be fine. Our money is draining very, very quickly. That... And we're only 50% there. Not even. Maybe we should cancel the Varkeel. Maybe we should capture Mandalore. There is one Mandalore specific... Jesus, that's a lot of shit. I need to engage that with the 6th Sector. I need to get this guy over here. Okay, now they're bringing a bit more stuff, but still, it's no match for what we have. We should be fine here. We got our space station, then we have our other space station.
TIE squadron here.
Let's get this guy over here. This is the...
Coordinates.
Dodge this. We will definitely be trying to dodge that fleet with that.
Weapon systems fully active.
Is that the garbage barge? Holy shit, guys, we still have the garbage barge active.
Moving out.
That's
Ready
amazing.
For battle. Very well.
Orbital command available.
Yes, Commander.
We're gonna have a lot of starfighters here.
Awaiting your
They're in
orders.
this direction.
Alright. Ah yes, the Sith Interdictor. That's actually a great counter to something like the Arc Hammer. Since it is of course very high in damage output, but it doesn't... It's not very accurate, so when you have a large target like this, that is like perfect. Oh right, they do have 2 Falcons. That's actually a little strange. I don't think we can kill that in one shot. We may be able to kill that in one shot.
Hypervelocity cannon firing.
Good. See, now it also detonates on impact. Instead of what it did previously.
Prepared for duty. Engaging.
Let's start engaging. Alright, I want every TIE bomber we've got,
Bomber standing
which
by.
surprisingly is not that many,
Setting
to
up
target
my
that.
rockets.
Tarleton cruiser reporting.
I swear it is the ion cannon splice damage that's doing this.
Awaiting command.
There's nothing else that could potentially do this.
Getting a lock. Bomber squadron.
You know, against a
reporting.
concentrated B-wing attack, this thing is not great.
Our space station is under attack.
We have a lot of these.
Awaiting your command.
I'm on them. I got one. Ready for orders. Bombs away.
Our factories are ready.
I mean, this thing does have a ton of laser cannons in the front to protect itself from exactly this. Let's start using them.
Regroup for another attack. Stay in formation. Target locked. Sir, get behind.
They're barely visible, but I guarantee you they're there.
Target
that fucking Inodixer is firing now. It's just firing at starfighters though, so we're good. We're good. Yeah, this is the Horde of Hobbits. Not sure who got that. It was one of the last units to be added, I think, to the community challenge. Along with June's middle finger, and I think the Executor. No wait, the Executor actually was already there. I think that was one of the units picked on Patreon.
Awaiting your orders.
Let's see if we can take that out.
Bombers at the ready.
Go after them. Pursuing enemy forces.
Those goddamn laser cannons are shredding my fucking bombers. Well, oh fuck, Look, I love the StarCraft 2 soundtrack, but I hate this song. Fuck it. Next song. Bam. Go back. Why are... Oh, right. You do actually need to get over it.
To coordinates.
Preferably in a slightly different trajectory. Ah, fuck it.
Order confirmed.
Copy, sir.
Taking them out.
Intercepting.
Space station damaged.
He's headed your direction.
Initiating attack.
Don't worry, we got shields and armor for days on that ship.
Engaging the enemy.
I'm on. I can't shake. Stay in formation.
Now in position.
Falling out of formation.
I copy.
I got one.
We're in attack position. Reporting.
It's just that we have to get the actual weapons to fire, which the firing arcs are slightly restricted.
Going about. Destination
So let's move
set.
straight into them.
Commander.
Get behind them.
I need to get these guys on like a bunch of bombers.
Attack formation.
Not that I'll ever be able to micro that, but
Bombs deployed. Orders.
a bunch of TIE hunters. Engaging A-wings. They should be a match. Missiles firing. There's some missiles there as well, I think. Yeah. They're in the front and in the back. As well as on the sides here. Mostly turbo lasers on the pillars.
Ready to receive orders.
It's right there. Get him.
Comlink active. At your command. Primary target acquired.
The Arc Hammer.
Okay, we are losing quite a few shield points. No doubt because of that thing. That thing is still there. Firing and being annoying.
Space station under attack.
That thing is going through the damn ship. There's nothing I can do to stop that, of course. It's sad, but you know, that's just how it is.
Available.
Let's see how much damage we can do.
Hypervelocity cannon firing.
Oh, it's a very decent amount of
At your
damage.
service. Target sighted.
We should be able to hit that from here. The problem is, this thing doesn't output a lot of turbo laser damage. Oh, look at that!
Our target priority
Ain't
is
that
the lasers.
sweet?
The lasers are our target.
Eliminating target.
We're
How are
on
we
the
doing?
mark.
Oh, we are out of shields. Not out of shield generators, though. So fuck them.
Intercepting.
Yeah, this thing really does not put a lot of damage. I never doubled the damage of these of this unit. I don't think. Ugh. Ugh, that is going to deal a lot. Again, really not a warship. Great at spawning a ton of styes, though.
Former
Everything hunt.
destroyer here. Engaging.
Let's get in as close as we can. That thing has survived the pass. Starbase is taking it down. The dodge this is firing missiles, even if it is pointing the wrong way. That's fine.
Attack.
Factory ship ready.
Commander, they're hitting us.
Hypervelocity gun
Roger that.
Get behind them.
I have
Let's
them
divert the
now.
bombers to that
I
thing.
have the target in sight.
Copy.
So that ISD is just doing its best. It's like, kill it, kill it. Bring
I
it down,
copy.
bring it down, bring it
We've got them on
down.
scopes.
Ready for command.
Taking hits.
Oh, I mean, we have taken a lot of damage, but
We're on the way.
I think we'll live. I hope we'll live. The fucking defenders are doing their fucking best mopping up all these trash tier starfighters like V-Wings. Which, of course, they will do quite well.
Getting alive.
Oh, yeah.
Setting.
That is them gone.
Under
Oh,
control.
Arc 170s. Okay, these are not trash tier, but we do output a lot more damage than they do. I think we got this, guys. Yeah. Now, we can only prevent that from running. I don't think we're going to be able to, but
Star Destroyer standing by.
fucking get it now. Okay. Guys. Ain't that sweet? I see this as an absolute win. Oh, no, the garbage barge. Two. Can I get one F in chat for the garbage barge? Heroically falling, defending the horde of hobbits from the relentless attack of the terrorists.
Constructing unit.
Brigade standing by.
All right. Do they have a large fleet which could pose a threat to us?
Standing by.
Something we need to engage with everything we've got. Very likely going to be that, but they have more Luckerhulks. I know they do. I've seen them. I just don't know where they are. Wait. Is it that? I saw Luckerhulks there. These are just ground units. They're fairly slow. One Luckerhulk over there. 4 aggressors over there. I know they've got something over there. We need to start comprising an attack force. We're going to use the Praetor. We're going to need an... I mean, you know, I could just...
Construction.
No. We need an actual fleet. We need Widow's Web. We need the Laser Master. Heretic's Bane and Pizza Master can stay here.
We're on the move.
Do we need the Horde of Hobbits? Do we need the Horde of Hobbits? I feel like in a large battle, it's going to be more of a detriment than anything. We could bring in Bismarck, but... that thing does not allow for a lot of other shit in the pop cap, which means we gotta not use it. Okay, we have more power somewhere. Where is the Ironclad Deity? Where is that glorious motherfucker? Ironclad Deity, Arcadia. I'm sorry, Arcadia, but you are 100 population cap. I'm going to put the Defiance over here to guard this. We need the Deity. It only has 50 pop points. We need it. Gear down, 42. Subscribe, Twitch Prime. Thank you very much, good sir. Welcome back to the... oh no, wait. It's not welcome back. It's just welcome to the War Council. And now they have Lorna. And that... okay, now we actually share... oh, now they're there. Oh, that is ripe for the picking. I can't wait. I gotta go for that. Gear down, 42. Hang on. Gear on. Gear on. 42 coming in with the $5 sub. Thank you for supporting the channel, good sir. And welcome to the War Council. Bam. It's on there. We gotta take those Luckerhulks while we can. We are completely out of cash.
Tactical battle imminent.
I can't imagine why. Yeah. I'm sure somewhere D's day has been made slightly less bright. So which build of the mod are you playing? This is the community challenge, sir. This is where the patrons suggest a bunch of ships, and where's the web? Oh, right there. Let's just prevent them from running right now. This is where the patron supporters suggest a bunch of ships, and those are the only ships we can use to win. We probably shouldn't have this guy be here. We probably should leave you behind and get the Praetor in here. There's only 2 control ships. Only 2 control ships.
Y-wing squadron reporting.
I should use these as dogfighters. I don't think we have the... We can't just be pissing these starfighters to the wind. We need to take out their heavy missile platforms. Now, of course, our Widow's Web will be very capable of stopping them from retreating and distorting the battlefield. Alright, they're directly in range. I don't think this does anything, but I'm gonna click it anyway. Yeah, their shield points are going down. It's gonna take a while, but it will happen. Their heavy missile platforms are gonna be a problem. Oh, that's an interesting laser effect. Suddenly everything gets very fast in there. That's of course the distortion effect. This thing needs to defend that. Wait, this is not the epic battle music we need. Hang on. I love this song, but you know what we need? We need shit. No. Ferrotech. It's a lot better. It'll do. Let's do it. Wow, look at this. It's being shredded. I mean, given these things are not supposed to be fucking tanking all this damage, but heavy missile. We need to take out those heavy missile platforms. I'm gonna send these guys after these. This guy needs to defend that thing, otherwise they will run. That thing is already in firing range of the web. It's not taking too much damage, thankfully. This thing is excellent against starfighters, which means it needs to defend that. We do have a missile shield on this, which is currently active. However, that's not... I should have that missile shield on this. I need that missile shield. Which means you also need to get over there, preferably via that way. Alright, run. Start firing at that boy. Get those heavy missile platforms for the love of God. Oh, that was a screenshot moment. This thing obviously doesn't have the firepower of an actual ISD, but it can still be used for at least a little bit of fire support. Yeah, I don't think the overcharge does anything on this ship. Shit, the missile shield doesn't reach over there, but they haven't done too much damage as of right now. Which means we may just have this. Distortion effect. You know, if these were the battleship variants, this might have been a substantial problem. Thankfully, they were just the control ships, which are equipped with substantially or significantly fewer weapon systems. Yeah, we could build some multiplayer matches. We haven't done that in a while. Though we're probably going to be playing some Third Age after this. Recently been playing a lot of the Third Age Total War mod. A couple of sub-mods active. It's quite fun. It's actually really fun. I don't often play Total War, but when I do. Alright, these will hopefully be able to take out the heavy missile platforms. MC-80 are equipped with a lot of laser cannons, which make them pretty powerful against starfighters.
Under control.
Thankfully, this thing is still able to fire, even with everything active. The hell is that? Oh, it's just a piece of debris that's just warping in and out of the gravity well. There's a gravity well up there as well.
Take care of this.
Vector set.
Still warping the path of the. It's interesting how the gravity well particle actually affects the trajectory of the laser sometimes.
He's headed your direction.
I think we need to buff
Narrow on your position.
the heavy missile platforms. I like their cluster missiles, but you know what? They just don't seem to cut it anymore. Ever since we doubled the HP of starships, I haven't seen heavy missile platforms do shit. And that is the other Lockhawk. Let's allow them to get out now that their motherships are gone.
Interdictive field engaged.
Gun them down.
You know, I have been getting bored of watching your YouTube videos over and over. Well, feel free to watch someone else. Why are you telling me? Are they not gonna run? Maybe. I mean, obviously, once they're here mopping up all the droids, we could just auto-resolve and then win.
Copy. Maneuvering. Heading out.
Though, to be fair, they're almost all dead. Anyway.
Forward.
The problem is these droids are so small that they're a little difficult to hit. Like, even the laser cannons have difficulty hitting them. Ah, eventually got him. One more tri-fighter left there. Ah, got him. Got him once. Got him twice. And that should be it. Alright, we'll mop up these final ones and then we will... either with one or we'll auto-resolve the rest. Oh, apparently they're all hiding in that corner. Just give normal torpedoes? No, I think that'll make him too OP. I do quite like the cluster missiles. The problem with the cluster missiles is they don't really have a lot of range, right? I mean, obviously they are supposed to be low-range units, but... they don't do as much damage as they used to. And I'm unsure of how to fix that. I mean, obviously we could like double the projectile damage, but we've already determined that that is a fairly bad way of buffing bombers. Alright, is that it? Oh shit, of course, we have a Praetor. We can't even auto-resolve even if we wanted to. Completely forgot. Interceptor should be able to deal with those, though.
I copy. Positioning.
And there should be nothing else left. Oh, come on, guys.
Cruiser standing by. Ready. Target vector. Ready. Attack. Fire.
Arc 170s will easily be able to mob these. Okay, good. I was gonna say, that took a while. Well, we successfully neutralized 2 of the Locker Hulks. Uh-oh. Okay, now they're starting to build other Mandalorian units. This is a problem. If they start building Gandosis, I got quite a problem, because those are quite impressive in the new build. Though, I mean, to be fair, the Cadalbes are also nothing to scoff at. Apparently they're going to try to capture Rishi, which is fine with me. We do have this whole place covered in turrets and turbo lasers. Though it is the consortium, so you never quite know if that is if that's gonna hold it or not. No, I'm not looking for suggestions on how to fix them. I like thinking that stuff up myself. The fun thing about being a modder for so long and interacting that much with the community is you realize a lot of people have very different ideas of what the game should do, and they don't always necessarily work well. Some of them do, but a lot of them don't. There's a lot of shit happening here. Apparently they're gonna try Manan again. Don't they already have Manan? There's like nothing here. Maybe they just don't want to capture it. Wow, the consortium is crushing the rebellion. Like, absolutely smashing. They never took Mon Calamari for some reason. Mon Calamari is one of those high priority planets that they have. That they should be going for, like, straight away. But apparently there wasn't... That somehow is not set up in the code correctly. Okay, now that we have this assault force here, let's go try to take Lorenar, Kato, and then push through to Mandalore before they build too much of this, because this is not going to go well. Oh, and we also want Kato because we have some CIS-specific units we want to build. I could cancel this to speed up. Let's do that. I'm going to cancel that at the last moment to speed up production on the Eclipse. Or rather, the middle finger. You're the only one who does multiplayer remake? Yeah, I suppose. We do a lot of other things too, though. So there's a lot more to watch than just multiplayer remake.
Tactical battle imminent.
If you do enjoy content on the channel. You know, with the deity and the damn Axios there, we should be able to push through a lot of their shit. Like, they're gonna have to muster a significant fleet to be able to capture this. It's a sad thing that a lot of our heavier units are stuck defending high-value worlds. So we have a very... Oh, there. Okay. We have a very limited force to actually do anything with. Even though we do have a lot of units. Let's see. What do we do? Let's keep you guys together. You can prevent hyperspace retreat.
Gravity well generators online.
We've located the enemy.
Purifier ready.
Star Destroyer here.
I am going to send the deity for it though. We need to get this boy in the fight. I basically don't want to send in the Laser Master and the Widow's Web, because that guy needs to prevent hyperspace retreat. He can cover him. And they, between them, don't have enough HP for me to really be confident that they can survive. Now, the Ironclad Deity is in Allegiance, which means tankability for days. It's just a control ship. We should be fine. You know, starfighters just aren't as useful as they used to be. Obviously, because of the doubling of the HP of capital ships. They're no longer as pivotal, you know? And I'm not sure if I like that. I'm not sure if I like that. I think we need to do something with starfighters. I really do. Either we double their damage, or we double their HP. Maybe both. Maybe both are necessary. That guy needs to get in there. Let's try to bomb the control ship while they're not doing anything. This guy can engage the Providence for now.
It's firmly within our sights. I need to break off. Incoming. Beginning attack pattern beta. I've got something.
You can't even see the small laser cannons firing, but they are definitely firing. Let's see. Can we see it from the bottom? Ah, barely. I mean, they've got very rapid fire laser cannons, but they're just... What the hell did that... Oh. Let's go after that. Our Legion should be able to take care of that guy. That's actually getting close. Get all of our weapons firing. We do have a lot of these low-range quad turbo lasers, of course.
Weapons online.
Targeting at maximum firepower.
These ships are very tough. The Providences are very, very powerful warships, so I'm happy to have this just wail on that for a bit.
We're drawing their fire.
Combat sensors online.
All right, if he's going to move away from the starbase, we can try and take that out.
Taking hits. I've got a fix.
That thing is not going to stand against. Okay, it's just a dreadnought.
Star Destroyer acknowledges. We have them in our sights.
People often underestimate the dreadnought. I'm going to keep these guys here. Just sit there and wait. Do you think they're going to beeline its? Nah, probably not. I mean, they might. The AI does like to go for the interdictors. I think it's going to try to engage the Praetor.
Star Destroyer here.
Well, it took a while, but we got it.
Give us a task. Acknowledged. Ready to deploy.
I think we got it. Underworld kills the rebels. Yeah, I have been talking with Nico and such on how to fix that. Should already be fixed, actually. Again, the AI updates aren't in this this update. So it's not visible here in the playthrough, but it should be fixed. What do you think will be the next one? No idea. See, the 2.0 system, which is the last one released. No, wait, I suppose it's 2.3 now. Does 2.3 already contain the overhaul? No, it doesn't. It's just bug fixing. Right. The problem is that you're playing on different builds of the mod, right? So we'd be playing 2.3. And when we do that, I start getting ideas about balance, and they start conflicting with what is currently in the mod, right? Though I suppose it shouldn't matter. We should just do some damn community matches, let's be honest. It's just not fun to constantly have things like disconnects and all that shit happening. This game is really trash in multiplayer. Well, I say trash, but it's pretty bad with things like the disconnects and such. Maybe we should start looking into using a system like Game Ranger, or some other multiplayer servers to help it disconnect less. That is quite nice. I like that. Now that's a battleship's worth of firepower.
Star Destroyer at station keeping. We'll have them in a moment.
Fired up. And then there was fire.
Okay, they are getting through. In fact, they've gotten through the shield. Surprisingly, 2 control ships didn't manage to do that, but 1 control ship and a few other token guys did. Now the heavy missile platforms are doing their best, but they're just not hitting enough. Again, maybe we should double the damage or something. I'm not happy with the performance of the starfighters currently. Bombers and fighters used to be pivotal in the mod, and ever since we double
Drawing their fire.
capital ship HP and shit, it's just been far less viable to just have a bunch of starfighters, right? Alright, well that should have mopped up that. I think the Subwath is now gone. Let's
Firmly within our sights.
turn around. That's a nice screenshot, actually. Is the game itself, it won't help. Yeah, it really is Forces of Corruption doing it, which is annoying. It's not like it's like the mod. It's not something I can fix because it's not mod related. It's the damn game that disconnects so much. And you're sitting in a lobby for like 4 hours and then having like 2 good games. That's just like, fuck. That just feels bad, right?
Keep your eyes open. Swinging around. Watch the crossfire. They have strong resistance.
That's what I said. We're best friends. I don't care what you say about it. Well, that guy seems awkward. Double the number of starfighters launched. Nah, I don't like that. I like them individually being powerful, right? I like starfighters individually being powerful. Considering how cheap fighters are compared to bigger ships, I don't think it's a problem. Well, see, as I said, it used to be the case where if you had a Y-Wing squadron, it used to be a decent strike force, you know? They used to mean something. And right now, as you can see with the heavy missile platforms, they couldn't even take out, like... I mean, I'm sure they took out some hard points, but... Yeah, they did take out some hard points, but it's just... They're so bad now. And specifically, carriers got such a massive nerf. We didn't double the amount of starfighters spawned or anything. And we could just double the amount of like fighters and bombers in the squadron from 5 to 10, but A, that creates a bunch more lag, and B, I think that's a bad idea. I think that's a bad way of doing this. Well, we chewed through this force. I think we need more firepower, though. I think we're going to exchange the Praetor with the Bismarck. The Axios with the Bismarck.
Pushing forward.
Just got back. What have I missed? We have gotten several very large high tier units going right now, and we are doing fairly well in terms of our conquest. The rebellion is getting absolutely shattered because they, for some reason, didn't take Mon Calamari, and the galactic map is looking more and more orange, which means we're gonna have to do more to defeat the consortium. We're gonna fight them. They're the most powerful right now. No gear down. That is definitely not in the plans. Hey. We're getting another Pukovnik special, ladies and gentlemen. The heavy missile platform was always garbage as a gunship? What? That thing has got turrets that can rotate all the way around the ship. Light laser cannons. It's got medium laser cannons. Both turreted and forward firing. It's got anti-starfighter missiles. It's got anti-ship, like heavy missiles. that are clustered and admittedly low range, but damn. Polkovnik. The fucking troll. The fucking troll. Hey, Dutch. Big triangle. Yeah, definitely. One of my favorite models. One of my least favorite textures. No, we're definitely not allowing you to run with like single units. I think that's a terrible idea.
Weapons operational.
Right, we can't auto-resolve, so we'll just have to fast forward. Let's get this guy in here as a fighter screener.
Heading out.
Yeah. Allowing units to run away from combat is a terrible idea for several reasons. Praetor is looking magic. Yeah, I just wish it had a better texture. The ship can shoot through itself. Oh, you'll notice that everywhere. Sadly. That's a problem with the turrets. Turrets are just... I mean, they're nice because obviously having rotating turrets really does add something to the game. But at the same time, it's so buggy. Like, it causes so many problems. The Rothana battlecruiser. Not sure what that is. Post an image. See what that looks like. Well, guys, we have cleaned up another Locker Hulk and a Providence and Subwath at the same time. Their amount of capital ships is thinning. I haven't ever heard of a Rothana battlecruiser. Isn't that one of the Fanon ships warp built? Something like that? But yeah, find an image of that and post that in the chat and I'll have a look at that. I actually think the Command & Conquer soundtrack has one track, I think from the China faction, that does flag copyright. Hang on. Let's have a cheeky look at that. Oh wait, that's just... Yeah, that's just Warp's stuff. Yeah, no, we definitely won't have that. Besides, I don't think those models were a free release, and even if they were, we'll probably not use them. What was that force coming over here? Do you think the reason that the consortium is so much more powerful is because they can build... No, it doesn't even say that the palace is... No, wait, this doesn't have a palace. Hang on, let's find something with a palace. One, two, three, and a palace. Palace and 3 mining facilities. I mean, it doesn't even make you that much more money than a normal mine, but it does allow you to have more mines on your planet, basically. They're gonna get to Mount Calamari before the rebellion. The rebellion is just being exterminated because of their own stupidity. I really don't feel a whole lot of sympathy for them. They do have Immunalist, which... Oh, and I was going to look at Vacata Prime. See if anyone currently holds that. Right, let's go start taking this whole arm and head towards Mount Calamari.
Acknowledged.
Flank speed.
Well, I mean, if that's all they have, that shouldn't be too bad. The problem becomes when they start building this full of mines and get the orbital mine there as well. They'll start making a lot of money there. Alright, so right now they have the Starforge. Sadly, this is an issue where it respawns every now and then. I'm not sure if that was fixed in... I mean, it is fixed in the current version of the mod, but I'm not sure if that carried over to the... I'm not sure if that carried over to the community challenge. However, for now, they do have a Starforge. Let's go land some of our 1580-80s. Now, they do have a lot of shit here, but... A lot of Kandras, lots of these Mal tanks. Mobile attack launcher. But I have faith.
Commencing.
Well, what happened to the consortium? They're going absolutely berserk. They are. I'm not sure what happened there, but...
Reinforcements.
Destination set.
On my way, sir.
Moving to destination.
They are definitely going nuts, so to say.
Affirmative, sir.
Order acknowledged.
Juggernaut ready.
Alright, let's
Ready.
Reporting.
let's see what this thing can do, if anything.
Yes, Commander.
There they are. Yes, Commander. Dropping additional soldiers.
Armed and ready.
It's already not firing.
Commencing attack.
Alright, it is firing a very... God, that thing is trash, isn't it?
Yes, Commander.
Alright, let's just wait here for a second. While we secure our position.
Ready. Right away.
I don't think these can fire from inside, so...
Armored transport ready. Additional garrison on the way.
Reporting.
Construction complete.
Awaiting orders.
Turret constructing.
Keep going.
Reporting in. Moving out.
Construction complete.
Stop. Don't move forward.
Roger that.
Ready.
Oh, what? Oh, fuck, these are a pulsar lift, of course.
Heading out.
Shit. Alright, let's actually send everything there. Fuck it.
Our base is under
All out
attack.
troops.
Turret constructing.
We only need anti-vehicle turrets here, because, of course, only vehicles are repulsor lift.
I copy.
Turret constructing.
Reporting.
Alright, it's just one Kandras tank.
Walker moving to attack.
Surely that will not wreak too much havoc.
Maximum firepower. Yes, sir.
Ready to receive orders.
Yes, Commander. Cannons charged.
Alright, this thing does have point defense. I did kind of forget about that.
What are your orders?
I suppose that does make it useful and to some extent.
Construction complete.
Reporting. Yes, Commander.
Even though it has to get right up in the face of the enemy to actually do something.
Let's go.
Order.
Reinforcement
Awaiting
troopers
orders.
deployed.
This thing's almost dead, which... I'm not sure if I mind that too much. I'll just deploy another one.
Armored transport ready. Reporting in.
Reporting in.
Unit destroyed. Choose
Do we
your
want to deploy? I
reinforcements.
mean, it was useful against the malls, but is it more useful than another 8080 or maybe one of these? Let's land some of these.
Roger that. Attack.
Commencing attack.
Warm up.
These will die to the... either the artillery or...
Fire. Awaiting your orders.
Roger that.
Bombers at the ready.
Unit destroyed.
Now watch these literally shoot the bombers out of the sky before they get there.
Open fire.
I would not be too surprised.
Target.
That did not kill them.
Attacking.
What
target.
the fuck?
Unit destroyed.
Yes, sir. Fire.
Hello.
Yes, Commander.
Unit destroyed.
Jesus Christ.
Awaiting orders.
Get in there.
Choose your
Land some more of those.
Heading out. Affirmative, sir. Targeting.
Fucking hell, why can't these fire? Why can these fire over terrain when nothing else can? Can these fire over terrain? No, get in there. There. Right there. Hit them from the same angle that they are hitting you from.
I'll copy.
What?
Order acknowledged. Heading out. Armored transport ready.
AT destroyed.
Reporting. Fallout. Yes, sir. Let's move out.
Hit that.
Yes, Commander. Ready. Brigade standing by.
Don't let it get away. Kill it.
This way.
Why are you going slower?
Armor ready. Rolling out. Targeting.
Move and overcharge.
Move into position. Just give me a target. Enemy in range.
Why do we have to get in their face when they can shoot me from downtown half a map away?
Target
Not giving a shit about line of sight. Things like water. Because they can literally hover over it like the fucking thunder cunts they are.
Unit destroyed.
I'm fairly sure these fucking missiles slow down units too. And their fire rate.
Open fire. Attack that target.
Unit destroyed.
They've got shields.
Destroyed.
Roger that.
Very few units in this game have fucking shields worth a damn. These don't have shields worth a damn. These shields, on the other hand, game-breakingly powerful.
Form up.
Form up.
Give me that fucking landing zone. You're not even gonna kill that, are you?
Deploying stormtrooper.
Unit destroyed. Bombing.
Bombers reporting in.
They can turn on a fucking dime.
Reporting. Awaiting orders.
Every other heavy unit cannot do that.
Yes.
They survive a bombing run. Petroglyph, who did you hire to make this trash?
Yes, Commander.
Copy.
Affirmative, sir. Weapons armed.
No, fuck it.
Destination set.
Construction complete. Turret has been sold.
Reporting.
Okay, stay there.
Walker moving to attack.
Turn around.
Dropping additional soldiers. I copy.
If you dare lose that,
Van.
I will
Reporting.
rage very hard. Kill that cunt.
Yes, Commander.
You stay there
Construction complete.
and heal.
Order acknowledged.
You protect that.
Over there. Avoiding fire. Yes, Commander. Moving out.
Oh boy. Oh boy. I am not going to land my forces down there. I will deploy them right on the front line. That's what a landing zone is supposed to be. A forward staging point.
Reinforcements.
You can't tell me you fucked that up. You stay there.
AT-AT ready.
We've secured a landing
On
zone.
my way, sir.
Moving to coordinates. Proceeding.
Point defense. Damage. Tankability. Tankability.
Unit capacity.
Armor transport ready.
Run over them.
Standing by.
Artillery.
Reporting in.
Fire.
Roger that.
We're almost repaired. Isn't Discord talking about the video? It wasn't even an in-depth thing, but fine. I'll have a look at that. That guy generally has good ideas.
My way, sir.
Love to listen to his thoughts.
Moving out.
But currently, I am way too busy getting fucked up the ass by this goddamn retarded balance.
Awaiting orders.
Awaiting your orders. Form up. Attack.
Surely you can destroy a destroyer droid, right?
Firing. Charge.
Nice.
Scanning target.
Base is under attack.
Additional garrison reporting. Away. I copy.
Go around. Go around. Don't care. Go around.
Acknowledged.
Bombing run.
Awaiting orders. On my way.
We'll cover you.
Copy. Commence attack run. I copy. Moving to fire.
Enemy.
They are pure evil.
Yes, sir. Right away.
I better be fucking getting paid to fix this game.
Targeting at maximum
Wait, I am.
report.
Okay, never mind. It's
Right
good.
away. Order acknowledged.
I better be getting fucking paid more.
Yes, Commander. Affirmative, sir. Cannons charged.
Beginning short-range fire.
Reporting. Attack. Yes, sir.
Jesus
Yes,
Christ.
Commander.
Ready.
In that thing.
Yes, sir. Destination set.
Ready. Yes, Commander. Heading out.
In there.
In my sights. Enemy range.
Jesus Christ.
Planetary control achieved. Building under construction.
Shield, turbo, that thing. Where's this conversation happening? Where's this conversation? Found it. Yeah, that makes sense. Daniel Akron. Back. 5th month. Hi. We just won a battle. Do you know how many 8080s we lost there? Fuck. Welcome back to the War Count. And now I'm having a look at what Bullet was saying about a small video I did touching on some of the bullshit of this game's ground. Which I don't think you guys can see because I'm using game capture, which is fine. Elevation can mess up aircraft and bombing runs. Tear everything, so I agree with the video. Basically tear everything down, do what Emperor lets you do, and design around the limitations, get the plan good. Put more focus on the units and positioning rather than fighting the map and landing. So just making the maps larger also lets you make the scaling of battles larger because you aren't limited to 10 companies at the time. Ground slightly different beast in space. Yeah. I agree with what he's saying. I need to do a write-up at some point. An in-depth, complete write-up, several pages long, about ground combat in this game and how to fix it. Space battles few years ago, a whole lot to remake and rebalance. Ground battles, hold my fucking beer. Oh, absolute. Abso-fucking-lutely. Okay, let's go back. We lost 2 8080s there. 1 artillery piece, 1 juggernaut, 2 M2s. Where's the fucking arc hammer? We may need more ground forces. As retarded as that sounds.
Vehicle
Not you. Fuck artillery.
Vehicle canceled. Unit in production.
God damn, this game is bad.
Brigade standing by.
Vehicle in production.
Kato.
Brigade standing by.
That's what.
Construction.
They pulled back a lot of their shit at Kato. Apparently they are reinforcing Mandalore. Which, I mean, I'd have pulled everything back to Mandalore myself, but it's fine with me. How's the Eclipse? 75% of the way there. We have enough money to finish it if we wait but 2.5 minutes. The Hobbit Horde is in fact active, and it has won several battles already. At this rate, you might as well just release Empire at War 2. Sell me the Star Wars license, and I will do so, and I will give you a better game. Though I will have to find some programmers to actually make some tweaks to the engine. Because we need a new game engine if we're gonna make Empire at War 2.0.
Unit in production.
Heading out. Brigade standing by.
You know what? Let's actually fucking take the Horde.
Brigade standing by.
Make way.
Coming about.
Let's not have those poor fools over
Orders
there.
acknowledged.
We can take Bismarck from Merker.
Destination
Station these
confirmed.
fuckers over at Kuat. Alright. We were reinforcing Bothawi, I think. Do you think that their giant advantage is because they now have the Starforge? It may very well be.
Unit in production. Constructing unit in production.
What just happened?
We have been in contact with one of the rebellion's systems.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hypori is in the middle of... Oh, Jesus. Where is this executor? Bro,
Right away.
secure that. We've now cut off all of their transit. They can't... We just cut their army in two. Oh, no, wait, they have Mim... No, wait, they can't go from Kado to Mimban. Which means they're stuck. Which means they'll probably take back Hypori, like, right now, but... No? Please let me have that. Okay, they have Hypori back, but I'm sending the Executor over there. Let's also drop a save before we have our next engagement, because the next couple ones are going to be big ones. Next couple ones are going to be big ones. The Arcadia is currently guarding... I'm not sure what it's guarding, but it's guarding some crucial planet right now. I think it may be Bespin. No, wait. Maybe Bespin. Well, I mean, yeah, it is guarding Bespin. See, the problem is that the Consortium has the Starforge, so that's probably the source of their giant advantage. Alright, let's go see what we can see.
Invasion commencing.
Ooh, I think we just got the Eclipse. Which should be a different sound file, but you never... Oh, Jesus, not this map. This is such a...
Choose your reinforcements.
On my way, sir. Destination
Alright,
set.
so here's what Petroglyph did. In their infinite wisdom. Make a map the size of my dick. And then make you only be able to land 3 guys. 3 companies. Ladies and gentlemen, you have 3 population capacity. The landing zones are over here. And the map is fucking huge.
The enemy is approaching.
When they
We are victorious.
When they wanted to make scouts useful, that is not the way to do it. You dense
Beginning construction.
motherfuckers.
Construction.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have just successfully cut their army in 2. Everything on this side of the galaxy for the Consortium can now no longer reach this side. Because every path has been... I mean, I suppose they could start going through here, but... I mean, they're already there. What the fuck? They are just mopping up the rebellion, like piecemeal.
Building started. Building under construction.
I wish we could build the Death Star, but we can't. So, let's go construct Jan Voker's fleet.
unit.
Let's go construct the Varkiel.
In production.
And the missing
in
unnamed
production.
Star Destroyer. Now, we have the middle finger.
Very well.
Which we're very likely going to use that in the next battle, actually. Could we use it alongside the Horde? No, Horde is like 75 population
Complete.
cap, I think.
Constructing. Building under construction.
Who can we use that with? I think only the deity. Though we could use the Widow's... No, it already has gravity wells. Fuck it.
I
Go in. If we just capture all this shit, their production will be severely limited.
Battle imminent.
Alright, guys, have you ever wanted to just see the Eclipse blow up a whole bunch of shit? It's gonna happen right now. Bad game design, absolutely. What just happened? I just came back and see how the Dutch shows me fucks. What? So I have to say, some of you guys use translators to translate your comments to English, and some of it is just the fucking best. Like, it's so funny. All right, boys, shooting gallery is a go.
You dare.
Starting with you.
I shall.
Open fucking fire, bro. Wait, where's my other ship?
Star Destroyer responding.
Oh, it's in the... right. That is an issue. Let's move you over to this side.
Ready. We are prepared to do that.
Oh yeah, this is... it's gonna be good, guys.
Star Destroyer at
This is gonna be good. And they can't run. We got gravity wells. They can go fuck themselves. Heavy turbo lasers, normal turbo lasers, dual turbo lasers, octuple turbo... oh, fuck. We just have turbo lasers for days, guys. The dual firepower Eclipse is really quite a sight to behold.
I am ready.
They don't stand a fucking chance. Let's go start bombing. No, fuck it. Why would we bomb that? Yeah, just bomb that.
No one survives. Be gone.
Keep firing at that. Don't waste firepower on the starbase. It'll be gone soon.
Very well.
Oh yeah,
weapons
it's all coming together. Oh,
By my will.
oh, you wish, mate. You wish. You wish. Let's get in a little bit closer. Not too close though, otherwise they will start firing. Let's just fucking activate, man. Let's just fucking activate. They are not going anywhere. They're out, all of them, and not out of this battlefield, out of life. They've been patched out of the world.
I'm on this one. Under control. Go after them.
Let's get him relatively close to the Eclipse so we can cover it.
Taking fire.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Regroup.
I would like to dedicate this victory to whoever of you glorious motherfuckers got Jeroen's middle finger, the Eclipse class Superstar Destroyer patron ship, in the community challenge. I would also like to thank the Academy. No, fuck the Academy. I would like to thank this glass of water for keeping me refreshed throughout this intense and very micro-intensive battle. Absolutely.
Returning to your position.
Did you convict me of the translation with the help of the translator? How dare I? Oh, I'm such a brute. I'm such a savage. I'm so evil. I'd unsub if I were you. Oh wait, you're not even sub. Never mind. Dope, you're not sub? What are you doing, man? What are you doing? Not subbing, apparently. What the fuck is this music? What the actual fuck is this music? What the actual shit? What the actual shit? Alright, now that's a lot better, isn't it? Alright, so, gravity well effect on the Eclipse, in case you guys hadn't seen it yet. It's quite intense. Nothing's getting out. Not a single soul. I'm gonna make some screenshots.
I'll take care of this.
Get in there. And shoot them all to shit.
Enemy forces. Taking
The great fingering of Kate and Amoya. You perverts. The only thing more impressive would be Empire at War allow ramming. If only, right? That's what I'm saying. An Empire at War 2.0 would need a new engine.
shall crush the rebellion.
And if it's being made by Petroglyph, well... prepare your fucking... pepper your Angus, because shit. There will not be balance. Man, this looks so epic. We definitely need to upgrade the Executor's firepower with different projectile types, because this just looks way more epic. Having a couple of heavy turbos in there. We need to give the Executor its Bismarck turrets back. Now we really shouldn't, because that'll make it shoot through the ship. But some of the turrets firing these, that would be pretty good. Galaxy Gun's still in production. It's surprising how often people ask, like, what happened to this and what happened to that? It's like the answer is always the same, but people just keep asking. It's like, I just need a copy-paste message, or like a soundboard where I can just press a hotkey and like get like one of the like 3 preset responses that answers like 80% of all questions. Yeah, the problem is the turrets would actually fire through the ship, so I don't think I want to give the Executor its turrets back. However, giving them some sort of maybe weapons in the trench. It doesn't really have any trench weaponry, so.
Yes.
This is glorious, guys. I mean, we may not be able to see shit because of the gravity wells, but
Star Destroyer here. Give us a time.
I think we can all agree that
Your position.
this is a glorious victory for the Empire, no?
It's firmly within our sights.
We're being targeted.
Form up.
Oh, they still have ships. Oh, well, I mean, barely. They barely still have ships. Don't worry, we'll fire some more. I don't mind waiting for this battle to end, because, you know, it's quite good. See, this is the kind of light show I don't mind watching. Just making a couple screenshots. Don't mind me. Oh, I needed to make another one of these. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a screenshot. And that's a screenshot. If there was more stuff here to fire at, I'd probably make a screenshot of that one too. Very distorted. You can't even see what the fuck it is. I mean, let's be honest, there's only one ship with that shape, that size, and that color.
I am in command.
And it is, in fact, in command.
When I am ready.
Alright. Distortion clearing up. And the day is ours. That was great. This is the first time I actually see the Eclipse in action with the new firepower, and I must say, I am quite happy with it. Is there a rise from multiplayer? Multiplayer for Rise of the Mandalorians? Probably. Yeah, there wasn't a victory, there was a massacre. Hey man, I'll take it. I will happily take it. I should highlight that battle. That was great. Okay, they now have 5 of these. That is starting to become a little scary.
On my way.
Kato and Amoria.
Construction complete. Invasion commencing.
Considering what shit the underworlds keep pulling, a massacre is the only way to truly deal with them. I agree, that guy gets it. How does the Death Star work? Sanic, you can't tell me that you are here watching a video on the remake mod, or a video, more like a stream. A stream on the remake mod, and you have not seen the Death Star. That's not an acceptable fact.
Capacity. Reporting in.
Is that what you're telling me? That you don't actually know what our Death Star looks
Heading
like?
up.
My Death Star, my baby.
Full out.
If that's what you're saying right now, then well, I'm half tempted to actually just build it and show you, but that is of course not part of the community challenge. Guys, can we have a say here with 38 people on this live stream? Should we deal with the consortium the way one should deal with all terrorists? Blow up their planets using the Death Star. Is that an acceptable alteration to the community challenge? Is that something we can do and not feel bad that we might be cheating? I honestly have not seen the...
Unit destroyed.
This is not acceptable. This is unacceptable.
Unit destroyed.
Armor ready. Let's move out.
So is this, by the way.
Unit destroyed.
Let's go.
Construction complete.
Reporting in.
Construction complete.
Platinum.
I think no one is going to mind seeing a Death Star pop up.
Copy.
We could make a voting thing. But that would mean we have to wait until the next recording session to build it.
Just give me a target.
We are victorious.
Well, that wasn't a whole lot.
Bombing run available. System control achieved.
Turbo laser, shield generator, and one of those. Now, Kato Pneumonia is going to allow us to build almost the last of our patron ships. I think Mandalore may hold the final ones. Sadly, all of the lower tier ones are either guarding a... Look, oh, there's not much left of that. Is either guarding a... Oh, we are so broke. We are so broke.
Cancelled.
Like, the amount of broke we are is... It's a sad state of affairs.
Building under construction.
And I just keep building more shit.
Construction complete.
And I just keep building more shit. I should probably stop doing that.
Complete.
I hope the underworld's panicking right now because they have so much money. Why are they not spending it on units? Even the rebellion is stacked, loaded, stocked, whatever the fuck you want to use. Do it. And now vote for the do it too. I think it's going to look kind of like the ground overhaul poll, where everyone votes for yes, and then there's gonna be like 2 people that vote for no. How do I know this? Because I know you, motherfucker. Wow, that just jumped a lot. It just seems like we need to relegate a lot more money in the
Tactical battle imminent.
what? Oh, Rish. Yeah, but it's only like one. Okay, no. You can have that one. I mostly want high Pori, just to make sure that no one else can. Ooh, Jan Voka's fleet is almost done. In fact, it's here. You will be glad to hear it.
Construction.
Now, what do we use to try and trash Mandalore? Because we gotta remember, they still got 160 PopCap worth of battleships. And these are not bullshit units, okay? These are Cadell base. And if you have not seen that unit in this mod, well, oh, shit. We are so broke. I wish I had some of the money that the fucking Underworld had right now. Maybe we need to sell some units. Maybe we need to sell some ground forces. I mean, we've got a lot of ground forces. A lot of which we don't necessarily need. Like, we have been spending a lot of money on ground forces that we potentially don't really need. Wait, why am I upgrading this? I don't need this. Higher than average. That's what that is, right? Ord Mantell? Fuck Ord Mantell. Increased income.
Complete. Construction complete.
Not even making that much money off of this.
Construction complete.
No, what we need to do, we need to make sure we have 3 mines on every high income planet. That's what we need to do. Is this a high income planet? It's a decent income planet. I won't sell the turbo lasers, but I will sell that.
Complete.
Now this is Kuat, so we obviously keep Kuat defended.
Constructing. Constructing.
BS already has that.
Battle imminent.
Abrogado Ray.
Constructing.
Fondor.
Constructing.
Fuck it.
Beginning construction.
I will keep Typhera since that is our choke point. Best spin. Fuck it.
Beginning construction.
Have they finally brought a force worth a damn? What? An MC-30? How'd they have an MC-30? They don't have... What? Wait, what? How is that? Okay. Huh. Phew. What's here on the... Oh. Everything we could possibly need to win. Right.
Tactical battle imminent.
That was to be expected. Hang on while I... Do we have any AT-80s? I mean, we do have Veers here. Fuck it, just fight it. Fuck it, we're building the Death Star, guys. It's happening. Yeah, all the VODs will be uploaded to YouTube sooner or later. Okay, let's... Alright, it's just that. Well, fuck all that. Everyone attack.
Upgrade in progress.
And get these upgrades too.
Our base is under attack. Upgrade in progress.
Awaiting your orders.
What the fuck are you doing? Get over there. At least there.
Upgrade complete.
Yeah, if it's in 20-30 minutes, you'll definitely not see it, because that thing takes a while to build.
Unit destroyed.
Rebels may be stuck at PopCap? I don't think so. They should have plenty. Especially with all those,
Unit destroyed.
especially with all those star bases they have, right? They give you population value, so.
Upgrade complete.
Fire. Affirmative.
Unit destroyed.
Open
Unit
fire.
destroyed.
Keep going. This
Unit
way.
destroyed.
Over there.
Over there.
Destroyed.
New coordinates.
Alright, he is coming in.
Unit destroyed.
Chewie should be dying to all this fire.
I anticipate no problems.
At least you'd expect that.
Unit
Oh,
destroyed.
that is a very bright shield.
Artillery online.
Would you mind killing that guy instead? Would you guys mind not doing that, whatever the hell it is you're doing?
Destroyed.
I am ready. You can start.
Well,
your
this is
advance
just...
momentarily.
I mean, I knew Wookiees were tanky from Battlefront yesterday, but that's just ridiculous.
What is your order? They call that a defense.
Awaiting orders.
I hope we'll be able to call this a defense soon.
Unit destroyed.
Right, that is Han and Chewie dead. Now, just for these guys.
Copy.
Are these these are infiltrators.
As you command.
Unit destroyed.
Once we give all the commando infantry jetpacks, these units will be substantially more useful.
Copy. Reporting. Let's roll.
Unit destroyed.
On my way.
I did a substantial amount of damage.
Attacking target.
Yes.
Well, you got shot in the foot.
Ordnance received.
Fuck! Run, 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 run. Get out. I mean, you can tank it, but the rest can't.
Destroyed.
Alright.
Right away.
Now go back.
I'm here, sir.
Would you fucking go capture that landing zone? Vader, where the fuck are you? Where have you been? Don't tell me you've been fighting fucking...
Order acknowledged.
Moving to
Oh,
position.
for fuck. Kill him! Kill him!
Unit destroyed.
They'll be coming around for another pass. Ah, you will get here eventually.
Your destiny lies with me.
Unit destroyed.
Reporting in, sir.
Brigade standing.
Get those.
Fire at will.
Our base is under attack.
He's right there! Oh, I hate how you have to manually target them for them to do anything.
Unit destroyed. Unit destroyed.
They're evading our turbo lasers, mostly because you're not firing at them. What? Wouldn't it be fun if the hyper velocity cannon could do anything here?
Unit destroyed. Unit destroyed.
What is your directive?
Ready to receive your
Unit
transmission.
destroyed.
Just
Unit
deploy.
destroyed.
Are you going to...
Enemy
Unit destroyed.
bombardment is ready.
We've secured a landing zone.
Alright, go, get him. Get him. This is frustrating. Oh no, now they... Oh, you fucker. You.
What?
You. Fucker.
Armor ready.
You fucker.
You may dispense with the pleasant.
Oh no.
Unit destroyed.
Oh, that is... Can my buildings at least survive that? Because nothing else will. Yeah, that is just not... That's not good. That's the reign of death. Yeah, I'm sorry, Vader, but there is just nothing that can be done here.
Only take so much. I have needed help.
There is no armor that can take that. Don't feel bad. No one survives this.
Unit destroyed.
Except maybe Veers. Surprisingly.
Just give me a target.
Base is under attack.
Thankfully, the base shield is protecting most of this.
Copy. Sir?
Tank brigade ready. Heading out. Targeting.
Enemy forces attacking. Confirmed and compliant.
Are we not going to be able to hold this? We may not be able to hold this. Alright, that's finally the end of the bombardment. Rup, dead. And then they die. Kill that motherfucking snowspeeder.
Affirmative. Fall out. Let's move out.
Would you kindly? Alright.
Go.
Now make sure they don't get in.
Keep going. Charge.
It's still going. If that had targeted the base,
Our base is under attack.
would be dead.
Unit destroyed. Reinforcement point contested.
I think we're about to lose our...
New coordinates.
Unit destroyed. Turbo laser tower destroyed.
I needed that. Oh, the humanity. Ord Mantell, ladies and gentlemen, our choke point is about to fall. And there's nothing more I can do. Yo, what's up with the JVs? Why is that the fuck? What's wrong with the MC-30? The fact that it shouldn't be there if they don't have Mon Calamari. Alright, see you later, dope. Welcome to Fallout Star Wars, yeah. No, it shouldn't.
Hypervelocity gun destroyed.
Not this base shield.
Heavy vehicle factory destroyed.
Wait, we may be able to... Ha! Nice, we lived.
Destroyed.
We lived! That doesn't matter because they've got the generator, but...
Base shield generator destroyed. We have been defeated.
Oh, or that. Well, they did their best.
System lost.
They did their best.
Complete. Building started. Construction complete. Vehicle.
We need to get a few freighters. We need money. A lot of money. If we are going to construct the Death Star, we need a lot of cash. And with a lot of cash, I mean all the cash. Every single bit of cash we can get. Must be ours. I'm gonna let them have Mandalore for just a second.
Building
While we are busy doing stuff over here.
Unit in production.
Fuck that. We don't need that. Especially not here.
Construction complete.
We could just build a whole bunch of freighters and then just send
User
them.
online.
All right, let's. How much would that? Nah, we don't have the population value for that. Well, now that we're building freighters again, and they are quite expensive in the income department. $150%, 75, 40%, 20.
Crews are online.
I think technically the Lucraholics are better.
Vehicle in production.
Construction complete. Unit cancelled.
We need to sell some of these units, man. We have way too many of these just random units on the ground.
Constructing. Building under construction. Tactical battle imminent.
What's happening? You gotta be kidding. Fuck off, rebellion.
Mining facility destroyed.
I'm blowing all you up. Where's this Praetor being constructed?
Unit cancelled.
Vehicle in production.
Build me a Lucrahulk instead.
Standing by. Coordinates received.
Construction complete.
Bring that bad boy over here and start making me money. Good, now we can start building the CIS units that we were missing. Short Circuit and the Vagabond. I think there's more.
Constructing unit.
Now, these cost a substantial amount of population,
Complete.
which is fine.
Battleship standing by. En route.
Small contingent of Republic forces are guarding Bespin. Should probably upgrade the starbase here. Oh, Fondor. Fondor. Fuck off. Oh, there's 7 of them now. Okay. It's just, they're really going for a powerful fleet here at Mandalore. Alright. Now we will be making so much... What?
We have been in contact with one of the
Shola. Okay.
Started. Building started. Shield generator constructing. Building started.
Oh, fuck. I sent this over here first. We should be able to win this. It may not have any droids, but it's still a control ship, and a control ship is still nothing to scoff at. Old atmosphere. That's fine.
Weapons online. Coordinates received.
Freighter or no, it's still a Lucrahulk. Alright, that doesn't work while fast forwarding, eh? But we don't have another Praetor. The only Praetor the Varkil should be a Cadell base, so.
En route.
I know it says it has the icon of an Annihilator, but it most certainly shouldn't.
Inbound.
This is not going to be enough for them.
Moving out. Weapons online. I'll get there.
You can see the small turrets here. The quad turbos. Doing their thing.
Weapons charged.
What are they firing at? Starfighters? Questionable.
Preparing for combat.
Let's fire at the missiles.
Moving to attack position.
Now, the satellites have they've got pretty good shields, but they have fairly bad armor, obviously. They are fairly small, of course. Powerful shield generator for their size.
Fire.
And now we try to take that out. Which will take but a moment of sieging it. The control ship itself is also equipped with several smaller dual laser cannons. So, Dutchman, you said a few hours ago that you would do some multiplayer matches. No, I didn't. You're just making that up. Why you do this? I didn't say that because I would have remembered that.
Frequency open.
I said that we'd be doing some Third Age Stone War after this.
Attack that
Why you lying, bud?
Attacking target.
I did though. I really doubt that.
Fire at will. We're heading out. Attacking. Targeting.
Though I do sometimes say random things. However, I'm fairly sure I wouldn't have said that because I wasn't planning to.
Priority is the laser cannons.
And if I don't plan to do something, it's a little strange for me to say that I would. I must say, the doubling of the firepower did help out the control ship quite a bit. The control ship was never that powerful in terms of weapons, but now that it's got double HP and firepower, it's pretty formidable. Alright, now let's get that over to Bespin and start making all the money.
I'll get there.
Which will probably capture Fondor then.
System lost.
Oh.
Construction complete.
Well, that will show them. Let's go secure that with Jan's fleet. They'll be able to deal with any problems. Let's actually build that here. These mines really aren't worth much here. Well, you said that or some multiplayer. So I didn't say that we would be playing some multiplayer. I said that I might. Come on, guys. They're like, all right, well, let's stock up on ground force. Oh, well, that's just not gonna. That's only gonna go one way. I'm just gonna auto-resolve that. I also didn't expect there to be this much of a fleet here. Let's pull these guys back to Laurel.
Heading out,
I also think we
sir.
reached the end of the play.
Complete.
Yeah, we did. Let's restart that. I actually quite like the World of Warcraft soundtracks. They're quite good. Nice job on retaking Rothana. Thank you, thank you. We had to punch all the way through with an Executor class, which is now holding Hypori for us, while it upgrades our starbase. We are now getting a decent amount of income because we have stuffed a whole bunch of freighters, including some Luckerhawks, over on Bespin. They should be able to hold the planet against any form of trouble that may occur. I'm also going to send some more ground forces over there, I think. Possibly from Korola. Just to make sure nothing interferes with our moneymaker.
Vehicle in production.
I'll just build some radiators over there. Now the only problem we may have is population, but we can just upgrade all of our star bases to get us more income. So at that point it doesn't necessarily matter that much. Yeah. Horizon. Okay, we also get access to a Providence. That is excellent.
Construction complete.
Let's see. Any other starbase we should upgrade?
Building under construction. Building under construction.
Alright, I do actually need to invade that. Fine. Let's bring these guys over the shoulder.
Destination set.
We could capture Camino. Camino doesn't really do anything, though. Oh, is that all they got? Well, this is going to be a short one. We need to use the Eclipse again. It's just sitting there. A very, very, very expensive base defense.
My way, sir. Destination set.
But yeah, if we are going to do some multiplayer, it'll be announced on the Discord server. Oh. So no need to push for that. If it happens, you will be notified.
Awaiting orders. Right away, sir.
Oh, right. Auto damage on infantry. Let's start moving. Because apparently our infantry has a limited lifespan.
Turret constructing.
Quite a limited lifespan, actually.
Turret constructing.
Reporting.
Construction complete.
Ground overall comes out. Camino should allow you to get clones. Not in the first iteration. We are first going to add all of the basic faction units, and then we are going to move on to additional stuff.
Yes, Commander. Right away.
We've secured an abandoned mining facility.
Not even sure why we
Destroyed.
Affirmative.
capture something like that. Where the hell are
Let's
they?
go.
Orders, sir. Reporting.
Like where are their units? It did say that they only had like a couple of infantry dudes, but
We've secured a landing zone. Turret constructing. Choose your reinforcements.
Moving to destination.
Maximum unit.
generally having only artillery by itself is quite a bad idea, but wait, those are the only landing units we have. We don't need that landing zone.
Mining facility destroyed. Construction
Roger that.
complete.
Attack.
Where are they?
Yes, Commander.
I mean, the artillery is going that way.
AT-AT ready. This way.
Send one 80-80 that way.
Incoming! Armored transport ready.
Just a mine.
Moving in. Over there.
Ah, mine.
Acknowledge.
Form up.
2 mines. Is that it? Yeah, well, apparently that's it. Oh, we do plan to eventually add Clone Wars units to the ground. Rather, I plan to eventually add
System control achieved.
AT-AT ready.
stuff like that,
Under
but
construction. Building
Mines.
under construction.
But at the start, it is definitely just the basic unit so that we can get our testing going, so that we see if everything works as we hope it does, and from there on out we can add more units and such.
Building under construction. Building started.
All right, how many population points do we need for the Death Star? 250. That's actually not that much considering the Eclipse is like 200. So now these are just freighters. Jesus Christ!
AT-AT ready.
They are building a dangerous attack force here. We need to go pay this a visit and thin this out before it gets much bigger, because once they get those Cadalbays and Kandosis rolling,
Construction complete.
like I can't even send the Executor against that because it will just die.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
That's the max starbase level there.
Building
Build
under
that.
Construction.
Build
Building
mine,
under
build
construction.
that, grab that. You know, we could build the Death Star over here at Rothana and then immediately. Nah, that's probably a bad idea. I mean, I should bring the Arcadia out, really. We've got this fleet here. We've got like 2 Acclimators too. We've got the Castellan and the War Raven. We've got the Defiance, which is a Provenance. Or, what do you mean, Venator? Then we got the Arcadia just sitting here. Just guarding. Glorified bodyguard. Whereas we really don't need that there. Because, well, I mean, we got all these freighters here. That's Agrici again. God damn it. It's just being annoying.
On my way.
Let's prevent that from happening again.
Constructing.
I need those stations up. I need that population value.
Building under construction. Building under construction.
Does this have enough to guard itself? Yeah. Let's build one more of these. Couple of those. We've got the money at this point.
Construction complete.
Now we need the population value. We could just go into one. Alright. We gotta comprise a fleet to attack. You know what? Why don't we just send all of this and try to thin out Mandalore? That will probably work. I mean, I say probably.
AT-AT ready.
We will do it, and we'll send the Arcadia as well because we don't need this fleet here.
I call, babe.
We don't need this fleet here. We're going with battle cruisers, capital ships, and everything we can muster. Not the dreadnoughts. Those are weaker in population cap than what they should be, meaning that just having general units like battle cruisers and capital ships like the Legions, the Arcadia, that is more effective than just having one dreadnought like the Eclipse.
AT-AT ready.
Construction complete.
Are you gonna add the TIE Crawler? Is that the Mauler? No, the Mauler is planned to be removed. You better show Mandalore the middle finger ASAP. No, as I said, I think we need to go in with a heavier assault force than that. I mean, yeah, the Eclipse is powerful, but there are... If we fill the entire pop cap with other units, it'll be more powerful than the Eclipse. And they've got... It's not like they have, like, one dreadnought that they... That is the problem. It's many capital ships, which means that the Eclipse gets substantially less useful. Or becomes substantially less useful. Now, I am fully expecting some of our units to not make it here. You know what? Let's send the Dodge this over as well. And the Pizza Master. And the Heretics Bay. Do we send... No, that's their overall. This is gonna be the big battle, guys. This is gonna be the big one.
Building under construction. Building started. Building started.
Are all the fleets gathered? We got 517 population capacity, ladies and gentlemen. We're going in force. Bro, guys, what did I say about the whole at me in chat thing? I swear to fuck, this is the last time I'm gonna say it. The very last.
Building started.
We've almost filled the dam. Let's fucking do it. And if I see one more at Dutchman in chat, there's gonna be some casualties. And I'm not talking about the